Soon. Maybe soon I'll get out of chapter 1 as well. Who knows? I'm actually surprised I was not close enough to the wall that time. That one does actually surprise me. That sucks. That sucks. Chapter 1 is leaving me in a foul mood. Because they're being rude? No, the first tutorial is actually being more rude. Surprisingly enough. I'm struggling to get out of this tutorial a lot. I've been doing this for an hour and a half at this point, like, heck. The only trouble is, I'm going extra hard on the resets after what happened on Friday, but also because, obviously, this is going to be the last day that I'll be able to do Yakuza speedruns for a long time. Because obviously tomorrow, at some point, we'll be starting Like a Dragon. You all could behave and just, like, line up together in a perfectly straight line. I'd appreciate that, because then I could hit at least 3 of you with my kick. Please? Please? There we go. Thank you. Thank you for standing up straight away. 1 aggro. The guy I grabbed did not aggro. He might now. Not when I grab him again, he won't. 2 aggro at the very least, yeah. That was a good double, at least. It didn't kill the other guy, but it was a good double hit. He'll get up in a second. He was aggroed, so he should run over. He wasn't, but there we go. I'll take that. That's fine. It's not great. That's fine. That is in the realms of acceptable. Let's just go. Let's just go back to Bruno. This is always back to Bruno. I do like that bar's name, Johnny the Idiot. Who names their bar Johnny the Idiot? Who is Johnny? And why is he an idiot? These are things I need the answers for. Only Johnny I know is in the Metal Gear series. Yeah, he's an idiot. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow. Maybe. Maybe. Now, what time are you streaming tomorrow, by the way? Just wondering. For a friend. And you might need to take a small break after this run capitulates, because the inside of my throat is starting to acid up, which ain't great. I should probably take my bloody omeprazole. It's weird, it's another day where I shouldn't be having any kind of acid reflux, but I am. I think I know why. I didn't move away, so I guess that's the heat move now. You don't get to hit me, sunshine. Okay, all 3. Good. That's not too bad. We'll take that. Around 2 PM onwards, like you usually do. Probably start before you. Why would I start before you? Now I usually stream at 8 PM. Question mark. Bizarre statement for you to make. The excitement boiling up in my throat. Yeah, just hot burning acid. Is that same excitement what I get at like 4 in the morning when I'm trying to sleep? Remember how 6 went? Yeah. True, true. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. I just have a feeling. Didn't need a sleep schedule anyway. Please, I'm not going to keep you up until 7 AM this time. On the first day. On the first day. Maybe after that. This time. Not tomorrow, wink. Maybe Tuesday. We'll see. We will actually see. I wonder if I will stick to like a daytime shift next week. Has been kind of nice waking up during the day again, not gonna lie. It's been something that I've been meaning to fix for quite a while, so. I know that my studies are gonna take a nasty hit this week for sure, which that's something that I was always worried about, and now I'm like extra worried about it. Like whenever I get engrossed in something for like a week, my studies just go to shit. I need to figure out a good schedule and a good solution to stop that. Whether that means doing a bit of studying pre-stream and then a bit of studying post-stream, maybe? But, like, doing long streams are going to be very tiring. So I don't know... I don't particularly know what kind... Okay, good. I thought that was a fight spawn for a second. I don't know what I'm going to have to do about that. I have to figure something out. So I really don't want my studying to get lax again, because like when we had GDQ week, the month after that, my studies went massively downhill, and that's not good. That's essentially like an entire month, and I've gotten back into a nice routine again, as is, where when I was getting up during the day, I was doing it during the day, and I swear my studies were bearing more fruit because I was awake during the day, but at the minute I'm doing it after stream now, and if I do streams like 10-12 hours, I'm not going to have probably the energy to do a massive amount of studying, so I think before and after is probably sensible. Honestly. Yeah. We'll see. I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Hello, Bruno.
Yeah. Oh.
In fact, I'll probably have that Metrazole right now during the cutscene.
Oi.
I've got time. There we go. Right. Behave, young man. You haven't been too bad today so far, Bruno. Please, keep that up. Please behave.
No. Yeah.
Come on, Bruno. Come on, Bruno. Good, Bruno. Alright, good. We're out. It's a sub 9 minute Bruno. Thank fuck for that. Alright, run going. Good. We're off. Thanks, Bruno. Always a pleasure. Very good, Bruno. This is where I'm gonna get a fight spawn in the alleyway. I'm not getting excited until I get out of this alleyway. That was very good, Bruno. Him guarding there was absolutely perfect, because all it meant was I just had to get behind him and then position him correctly to just hit that invisible wall next to the boxes. Do like that. Do like to see that. Hey, Coligo, hope you're doing well. Well, my favorite style would be playing casually. But I know people obviously watch for speedrunning. The nice thing is that, like, when playing these games casually, even the ones that I speedrun, you can easily just turn off, like, speedrun style. Just don't do speedrun strats. It sounds Sounds like really dumb, but like just don't use Beast. Don't get Golden Fist, for example. Like use other styles that we wouldn't use in like the speedrun. Like in regards to like other Yakuza speedruns, don't buy guns in Yakuza 3, for example. Like playing casually is still like vastly my preferred way to play, but I'm a speedrunner. Like it's just what I do in essence. And again, that's why, obviously, when we start Like a Dragon, it's going to be 100% playthrough and not a speedrun. I would never sully a new game in the series with a speedrun. My first attempt. I was really hoping that he wouldn't run away so I could hit him at the same time as the other guy. Come on. Terrible. Terrible. Mess that up as well. Terrible. Terrible taxi. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Never mind. Never mind. I'm alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I am right now. I'm not bad. I'm not great. I'm not bad. I'm just in the middle. It's fine. Like, I'll be alright once we can get out of chapter 1. Then I'll be in a much better mood. But it's just one of those things at the minute. I just can't get a run going, and I would like to get a run going. Oh, some people do. Like, I don't understand why either, but some people do. Some people, I don't know if it's like this whole like mentality of I want to be the first person to complete this, the fastest in the world, but it's like there's no point. There's literally no point. Especially in a series that's like as story heavy as this, for example. It's funny because like with Anthony Caliber with Last of Us 2, for example, I remember he had to say something beforehand because people were asking him to speedrun his first playthrough, and it's like, what the fuck? In a character and story-driven game like The Last of Us. Y'all, stop. We might be speedrunners, but at the end of the day, seriously, like, I love this series with all my heart dearly, and I want to share my first playthrough. Like, I don't just want to skip through the entire thing. What's the point of that? Like, also, what up, Lugu? I didn't even see that message. You were quick on the draw there. And yeah, as Lugu says, it's one more day. One more day. And even then, when we're playing it tomorrow, don't be telling me what to do and don't be saying plot stuff. Tomorrow is the 9th, but there is this time called midnight. You'll find it in Persona 3. It's the midnight hour. That's when things get funky. Things go green. Giant towers come out of the floor. Shadows become killer evil monsters. You know the drill. Typical Friday night. How is that not grabbing Yaneda? How is that grabbing the guy behind Yaneda? That's what I want to know. I genuinely don't understand. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Video game. Video game and its shenanigans. That reminds me of that Yakuza 4 with Essence of the Beast. Y'all are all standing over here, huh? Shame. How dare you attack me out of my combo? For that, you get a punch in the face. There you go. Ah, if that hit, that would have been fast. Oh well. Now we're slow. I was never going to hit the both of them after I punched them too far away. Never mind. Too far ahead of Yaneda again. You calm down, Yaneda. He's doing it again. I don't know the last time I got kicked by that guy there. All right. Cool. Bizarre. I should get these two with, yeah, the same combo. The duality of chat. Look who's watching me scared emote. Someone's noticing me happy emote. United, you are really doing this again, huh? Thanks, bud. We're down a couple of million as well, like 2 million. That's not good. Hooray! I got the double there for once, because I angled myself properly this time. It's a miracle. Imagine playing smartly would actually net you better results. Unbelievable. Actually unbelievable. Take that double. Not bad. A little better. Still not great. I don't think I played Minecraft in... I missed a hit, that's bad. 4, you're gonna react? No, good. I don't think I've played Minecraft for 7, 8 years or something. Like, I haven't played Terraria since the day it came out. No, it's... We as speedrunners are really weird. It's like, this is an almost 4-hour long speedrun. And like... I don't need to restart as many times as I do. Today is like an exception because of the fact that, you know, this is going to be my last Yakuza 0 speedrun in a very long time. Like, probably a month or so. Like, probably a month or so. And then, literally, that's why I'm, like, restarting so much is because I just want to get a good time. Like, I just want to try and get a good time. Chat, you'll need to stop talking about Yakuza 7, yeah? I can't believe that after, like, so many messages and so many warnings, I don't understand how you all don't understand. Please don't talk about it. Like... How did I turn around? Grab him from the front. The front. Thank you. This is a bad Kuze as well. I hate this. On up you get, come on. There you cutie. How is that close to the wall, but the attempt we did of this beforehand was not? That's what I want to know. I'm calling shenanigans on that one. But alright, we're at chapter 1. Thank fuck. Thank fuck. Thank God. It's still not as good as I can do, but I'm taking it at this point. We're running with it. Don't make Lugu angry. Don't make Lugu angry. Oh no, I can sub 19-minute chapter 1, that's the thing. Like, it's not that hard. I'm just playing really badly. Like, I could point out a couple of locations there where I actually did really, really bad. I'm so upset. I genuinely am. Well, that's nice. There is a fight spawn on Tenkaichi. It's this guy. So, even though there's a fight spawn, we got actually kind of lucky. Nice. Maybe our luck is turning around at last. Holy shit. The title does say I am playing it tomorrow. It's, you know, there is this thing called midnight. There's this thing called midnight, which is when, hopefully, the game is supposed to come out. I might also be starting my stream early tomorrow. You never know. I know. You don't. I should probably let you know, because then you'll know. But I know. Trust me. Don't trust yourself. Nice early time of 6 PM. I was thinking around early afternoon, actually. I was thinking around 2 PM to steal your viewers from you. I'm just going to stream fan games at 2 PM. Hello, I am twitch.tv/Niloas. Or Niloa. God, could you imagine if I, like, tried to snipe Niloa? How mad would you be? Is that friendship ending or not? just for reference, is that enough to end friendships or not? I just want to know. Asking for a friend. You will find me. Yeah, fair enough. I wanted him to punch me, but it's fine. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like the problem with speedrunning is that you know yourself that you can do like way better. Like I know there in that Shakedown fight I can end it 5 seconds quicker. I can end it 10 seconds quicker if Shakedown tries to grab me, but Shakedown very rarely grabs you in this fight. Even on harder difficulties, he tends to like to punch you rather than try and grab you. If he grabs you, the fight's instantly over. But imagine trying to reset every single time he doesn't grab you in this chapter. Heck that. I'd rather do that, which is a consistent way of getting out of the Shakedown fight that loses like 5 seconds, rather than try and have him grab me every single time. I actually have an idea as to what I'm going to do for future Shakedowns, which I'm kind of surprised I haven't thought about until the second, but here we are. And I'm going to forget about that promptly, because obviously no more Yakuza 0 runs after tonight. That's it. Never again. I can't believe speedruns end tonight. Can't believe we're never speedrunning ever again. This is hyper clickbait. Don't worry about it. I'm now a YouTuber. Right, shopping trip. No fight spawn here either. Okay. Cool. Right, so. Hello? Sir? Thank you. Factory box, not kakabin, sake. Thank you. I didn't buy the sake. Why did you not buy the sake? Son of a bitch. Well, that's a nice time loss as well. Neat. Chapter 2 is going pretty well. By pretty well, I mean steamingly bad. Massively bad. Absolutely terrible. That's a good fight spawn. It's a very good fight spawn. It's not good if I run out of stamina, though. Alright, here we go. Beast tutorial. Let's go. Nah, there's nothing that we can use to force Shakedown to grab us. I've tried a couple of things, like I've tried like a couple of like different motions in an attempt to get him to grab us, but it's literally just random. And it's a really low chance as well, which sucks. It's kind of the same when you fight him as well. It's not exactly fast for him. It's not exactly common for him to grab you either. There is one method I thought a while back was a way to get him to grab you, which was to break his guard whenever he's guarding. But then he just turned around and punched me anyway, so, yeah. No. So I'm just gonna pop the phone out a sec.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oi.
Alright, beast tutorial. Grab boxes. Lob boxes. Grab boxes. Lob boxes. And hopefully we can aggro somebody with this one. Knocks a couple over. One? That's pretty good. I'll take one. Please hit me with a triple attack. Please hit me. Just hit me in general, please. Great, cool. Please keep hitting me. Thanks. Appreciate it. Right, abilities. Beast. Power Surge 1. Heat Retention Damage 1, and more importantly, Golden Fist. This is where all of that damage is going to come from. Everyone's kind of spread at the minute, which isn't great. I'm probably gonna... No, that was good. Okay, that was good. Wasn't expecting to be able to hit the guy at the bottom. That was actually pretty decent.
Yeah. What? Yeah. No.
Oi.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay. Nice. I was wondering if he was going to dodge or not. Over to the Hakoa building. Let's pronounce that for sure. Good fight spawn. It might look like a bad fight spawn, but it's actually quite good because look, you just get past it. Hopefully, there might be one down the end of the road is the only problem with that spawn there. There is, but it's a single guy. That's good. It's that single guy that's walking ahead of me right now, which is kind of awkward. Sir, hi, it's him. Sir, do you mind? Okay. Right, cool. I'm still trying to figure out where I can possibly save some time. If we have no fight spawn at the Vincent Crossroad, and if we have a good odor, we'll be good. But we need a good fight spawn at the Vincent Crossroads, because you'll usually get one. Hopefully it's not the same one we got the other day that caused us to have to walk around. Oh, and in front of the Champion District. Ah, fuck.
別に俺は立花さんとこがやったなんてただ
My absolute hatred for the next, like, 5 minutes of this run and fight spawns. There's no good way of dealing with any of the fight spawns that are about to come up. I've got the bikes for there. Please no fight spawn, please no fight spawn. There is, but it's going the correct way. So I can hold my stamina here and then run. Because, yeah. I'm actually very surprised that I didn't bump into them. I'm lucky that they noticed me beforehand. If I bumped into them, that could have been an instant fight because I slowed down. I was lucky. I was very, very lucky, actually. Right, Pink Street entrance. don't know why I keep forgetting this taxi. I don't know why. It's just down ×1. It's so simple. Grab us some Scotch whiskey. Hello. All the way down to the bottom. And then off to Don Quixote for some champagne. Beautiful. Cool. Right. Hello. Not the malt, the champagne, you idiot. I thought it was under the bloody Mountain Dew for some reason. Sub story. I don't see a fight spawn, which makes me a little worried here. Now we're good. Okay. I keep getting stuck on that bollard every single time. Heck. Hey, Argic. Evening. Hope you're doing well tonight. Alright, so this is why we had to get all the alcohol. It's for these 5 lads here. To progress the story, you need all 5 of the different alcohol that we've been picking up for the last 2 chapters. And they're not all in the same place. You can only get some alcohol in some places, which is, yeah, great. Right, so start with this lad. He wants the malt. The malt is actually something you can get in multiple places. Like you probably saw it in the list for Don Quixote just then as well. Get you your malt. Go around for this lad. He wants the Scotch whiskey, which was the Pink Street Popo, but you can also get it in the 1 million yen Dream Machine. It is a 1 in 13 chance. Yeah, that one's 1 in 13. This lad wants the sweet potato shochu, which is what we almost failed to buy at the start of this chapter. Let me go onto this side. We got this lad. He wants himself just some champagne. Doesn't matter if you get the normal champagne or the gold champagne. Literally 0 difference. Merry Christmas to you, sir. And then this guy, the last one, wants our sake. Actually, the sake was the thing we almost forgot to buy. Cool. Lovely. Lovely. And now we get more story. Okay, and we're off. Alright, we're gonna go to the Champion District. One down again. I mean, it actually used to be on console, ironically enough. I started implementing it into console runs, which was not a fun time. There was one time where we actually... I came back after a derust. We got literally... That's a bad fight spawn, that's probably a fight. I gotta be exceptionally careful because that's glitched right now. I'm so surprised I didn't run out of my stamina. Did you see how I stopped running for like half a second? If I didn't do that, I would have ran out of stamina and that would have been a fight. That's one of the bad fight spawns that you can get there. That was genuinely terrifying. Yeah, this takes place in December 1988? Question mark? This, Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2 are Christmas time, Yakuza 3 is summer, 4... 5... 5 I think is also March. 6 is March. This guy is running away. Don't you hit me! Thank you. 3 and 4 in March as well. Okay, yeah. Stand aside, you know, yeah. True, true. And then Dead Souls is an alternate universe. Can't believe Sonic comes along at some point. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, Yakuza 5 is a little bit ambitious for its own good. I do like Yakuza 5. Like, this isn't me like saying that Yakuza 5 is a bad game. I still like Yakuza 5, but as far as like Yakuzas go, it's one of my lesser favorites. Lesser favorites casually, and also lesser favorites speedrun. I think it's a game that doesn't necessarily translate well to speedrunning, but it is like when you get an opportunity to speedrun, like when the game actually like, hi! That's the fight spawn there. Interestingly enough, you all saw the second fight spawn. That's sighting number 1. Good. 5 speedrun, when it lets you actually play the game, it's not actually that bad, but it just takes ages. Like, there's too much downtime in 5 speedrun for its own good. But like, gameplay-wise is like Final Fantasy 5. Yakuza 5 gameplay-wise is still one of the better Yakuzas. The sheer amount of content in the game is like actually ridiculous. And then also the fighting system is very much like probably the closest thing that you'll find to Zero's in the series, outside of the obvious K1 comparison. But like 5's fighting is, especially in the remastered version at 60 FPS and like no input drops, 5's fighting is phenomenally good. Like when you actually like are able to do like a lot of fights in Yakuza 5, it is really, really good. Like, it's definitely one of my favorite Yakuzas for brawling gameplay. Like, up there with Zero for me. I like all the Yakuzas and their brawling styles in like their own different ways, but like, everyone, like, as everyone always says, 3 is unique in the fact that like enemies guard a lot, and the game wants you to bound enemies off of walls, etc. It's different, but I like it for the fact that it is actually different. Like, it's the reason why I'm looking forward to LAD. The fact that it is different. It's the reason why I like Judgment, because Judgment's fighting style, like, despite Judgment being a Dragon Engine game, I feel like Judgment is the best game that manages to toe the line between solo combat and multi-combat the best. You really hit me before I hit you with that table. I feel like Judgment's combat is, like, the best of the Dragon Engine games that just straddles that line between one-on-one and multi-enemy combat. And it helps with both of Yagami's styles, but it also helps with Judgment and the fact that its fighting styles actually have like a lot of hidden nuances to them, like the fact that with Judgment you can juggle enemies, for example. Like, you get like 1 or 2 speed upgrades, or you use the EX heat and you can start juggling enemies like instantly. It's really nice. I really like Judgment's fighting style, and I really want to do more Judgment runs, for example, but it's 6 hours long. Like, I need either a PS5 with the PS4 Pro, obviously, additions to that game, because I'm still running base PS4, or I need a PC version before I go back to that, which is a shame, because I really like it. Oda, you're going to your right and to my left, okay? I need this time save. Alright, Negative Divide. See you later. Good luck with Thing. I know what it's like to be busy in real life with things, unfortunately. Interesting to see how much of a clusterfuck 3 Masters have put on PS5. The thing is, and a couple of us have said this, we don't feel like 3 and 4 will have that many benefits being on PS5, but 5 will. 5, even on the remaster, still has a couple of load screens here and there, whereas 3 and 4 don't actually have that many. Go to your right. I hate you. I hate you. This is why I'm pushing you this way. I don't like you anymore, Oda. We are no longer friends. Don't call me. I'm not turning up for your birthday. Have a sofa. It's over between us. Oda, what happened to the other chair? Why is it on the other side of the room? It doesn't matter because you're gone anyway. But Oda, what happened to the chair? I needed this time save. I don't know if it's going to gold or not, but it's a good time save at least. So it's not a gold, but it's a much better chapter 2. Told you I had a lot of time to save later on, didn't I? Boom. 26 seconds. Let's go. We have a speed run. Hooray! We can all celebrate until this next lad messes up our day. Alright, it's over to Sotenbori. It's management time. It's time for this lad to not be aggressive and not do the one move that I want him to do. Come on, lad. Play nice. Well, actually, don't play nice. Play aggressive. Be mean. Hit me. I'm supposed to dodge. I'm stupid. I'm actually stupid. I thought it was the heat attack. Oh, well, I still got one off at least. That's the one I want to see. Just not yet. Yes. Okay, I got the 2 off. That's really hard to get the 2 off on that one. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Very rare that he does that move twice in a row. Hit me. Here's your daily dose of a speedrunner screaming, hit me! Thank you. That was okay, actually. Again, you want to be out by the time the music crescendos, which is now. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right. All right, that's good. That's your daily dose of Sunday evening fruit just screaming, hit me! Hit me! For God's sake, why won't you hit me? Yeah, that's good. That's good. We have a good run going at last. It's a miracle. It's just an actual Christmas miracle. You know, it's not even Christmas until next month. Oh, I can tell I've finally become an adult because my parents asked me what I want for Christmas, and I was brutal, and I was honest with them, and I said the thing that I really want for Christmas is a toilet seat. My toilet seat sucks. My toilet seat is awful. Like, it's barely hanging on. It's gotten very discolored at this point because it's just awful. It was the toilet seat of whoever lived here before, and they never looked after that bathroom. So, like, the one thing that I want for Christmas, I just want a toilet seat. I just want a good toilet seat, please. Like, it's this really crappy, clearly like £5 toilet seat that they bought, and it's awful, and it's just want a nice toilet seat. Just to clean your bathroom. Again, there's 2 places in the house that have to be spotless, and that's the kitchen and the bathroom. Like I dislike having a dirty bathroom. I really dislike having a dirty kitchen. The food gets prepared in that kitchen, for God's sake. Like, multiple people use that kitchen. It was the same when I got to university. It was like, listen, multiple people use this kitchen. You make a mess, you clean it up yourself, and you clean it up fast. Or you have a damn good excuse as to why you can't. And thankfully, my year 1 flatmates all agreed. The only time... This is gonna sound like a real weird story. The only time that the kitchen was ever a massive mess in year 1 for university was when sighting number 2. Reminder that Friday's run only had 1 sighting. We're only in chapter 3. Not a good sign. Not a good sign. But the only time that the kitchen was ever a massive mess in year 1 for university was when one of our flatmates had their friend around and they were apparently play boxing with a bag of flour. Which both me and my other flatmate kind of looked at them and were like, I had it and I missed it. Hit me! Both me and my other flatmate kind of looked at them as if to say, so, alright, as long as you clear it up, don't really care. Just not gonna question, you know. Not gonna question why the kitchen is covered in flour and what you were doing play boxing with flour, but you know, just alright. As long as you clear it up, it's all good. Listen, I just want a good toilet seat, that's all. You ever tried having a bad toilet seat? You know how painful it is? I'd have a better toilet seat before I fix my computer chair, which is literally like 15 years old at this point and has no cushioning on the bottom anymore. Hasn't had cushioning for years. Here, let me bloody whack this thing. That's what my chair sounds like. That's what I'm sitting on. I'm bloody hurt. This run is probably PBing now. That's the plan. Do I have to start shit-talking pie again? Like, do I need to go on and on about how bad apple pie is? If I need to do another dessert hot take, I will. There's a whole bunch of topics that we could start talking about. I think it's about time we had a truthful conversation about me not being able to do this bit. About cheesecake. Yeah, I remember a story like that, Taco. That's like terrible. Like, there's gotta be some regulations about that. Like, ugh. Joke's on them, I sit on practically wood. Toilet seat ain't that painful. I mean, that's not what I said at all either, so... I should probably fix this computer chair. Every so often I have to re-screw on, like, the arms, because, like, for some reason the left arm here gets really loose, even though half the time whenever I sit on this chair, if I ever, like, put my weight on either of the armrests, it's usually the right armrest. So tell me why the left armrest is the one that breaks first. I don't understand. Why is it this one? Like, also, as you can hear, it don't sound good. Like, whenever I swivel on this chair, it literally sounds like it's, like, breaking. Like, it would not surprise me if one day it snaps whilst I'm on stream. And I really should replace it, because my only other alternative to sit on is one of those really awful, like, thatchwork kitchen seats. Like, it's the kind of, like, how do I describe it? It's not like wood, but it's like made to be faux wood, and it's got those, like, the little, like, basket weave, like, pattern as, like, the bottom seat. Now that is tortures to sit on, let me tell you. Ugh. Never again. Ugh. Ugh. Hate them. But yeah, I'll stoke the flames of hatred. Cheesecake sucks, and you suck for liking it. I don't know why. Like, it is really weird because, like, I will fully admit that cheesecake is probably really good, and like, I adore anything sweet and sugary. I loathe cheesecake. I cannot stand cheesecake, and I don't know why. Like, how do you all eat cheesecake? How do you all enjoy it? Like, maybe I'm the one that sucks. How do you all enjoy cheesecake? Like, I genuinely don't understand. Like, the top of it is, like, way too creamy, and the bottom part, the texture of it, is awful. Someone agrees with me! Hell yes! Cheesecake is the only cake you like? I like certain kind of cheesecakes. Yeah, maybe I should try, like, other kind of cheesecakes. I was wondering if he was gonna quick jab me, so again, we're trying to push Feihu away from the wall here. Yeah, that's a good 5-second time loss. Thanks, Feihu. I hate you. Oh, he's aggressive today. Oh. Shame. Stop going near the wall. Hit me. How did that count as a guard when he didn't hit my guard? He hit me. I'll take it. I don't care. We're losing time in the chapter anyway. I don't care. I don't care. We'll take it. Fuck it. And how good cheesecake then? Probably not. Probably not, to be honest. The trouble is, like, every time, like, well, I haven't done this in, like, 2 years at this point, but, like, any time that I'd go out for dinner, and if ever we got dessert, which was very, very rare, I'd never go for a cheesecake, because I already knew I didn't like cheesecake. I wouldn't want to, like, waste a perfectly good evening on something I know I wouldn't like. Yogurt cheesecake, interesting. This drunk is the fight spawn. Excellent. Good luck at last. We are definitely losing time. Yeah, we don't have Cheesecake Factory in the UK. Actually, that's something that I'm kind of, like, really surprised has never taken off more, but I guess, like, the operating costs for something like this must be, like, astronomical. But, like, a dessert shop that's kind of like Subway, so you can go in and you can basically, like, have somebody create your own, like, desserts and stuff like that. Like, obviously it's going to take a little while, so, like, it could be by, like, a ticketing system where you go in, order, pay, get a receipt with a ticket number on, come back in, like, 30 minutes to an hour, and then, like, obviously get it then. I'm surprised there hasn't been something like that, like, as a big scale thing. Like, there's obviously, like, small, like, mom and pop stuff that do that, but, like, a big scale thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice set. Wasn't sure if I was going to hit them all. I'll take that. We're going to lose some time. We're absolutely losing some time. Terrible chapter. Yeah, have a coffee while you wait. Exactly. Yeah. Like, if I was an entrepreneur, I would try and investigate this idea, but I am not. I'm somebody that stays home and plays video games on the internet for your amusement. Hopefully for your amusement. Well, it's not a gold. We're actually saving time. How bad was my PB here? How bad actually was my PB here? Interesting. Terrible is terrible is apparently the word. Alright. Chain around there called Katosh, which has huge sheet cakes of a number of different flavors. You can buy small slices of as many as you want and pay by weight. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. If that is something I think I've seen that I'm quite excited about, it's that Japan seems to get, like, its kind of deli stuff in regards to, like, desserts and stuff quite right. It also helps that Japan has, like, a whole bunch of, like, really unique desserts as well. It's like, I'm losing all this weight now, and as soon as I get to Japan, I'm just gonna get fat. I really am. I'm just gonna get so fat. There's nothing that is gonna stop me. Is one spending more than you expect because you want to try 5 different cakes? Yeah. Yeah, it was like that with the local bakery. Like that, if that was one of the nice things about when I lived near London, is that I lived in a small village, and in our village square, we basically, until like a supermarket opened up, the only place for like bread and stuff was the local bakery, and oh god. Freshly baked bread, freshly baked cakes, oh my god. I still remember like most school mornings, like being able to just go there because it was in like literally 3 minutes walking distance, and like getting like a fresh baked baguette and just having that for breakfast, and oh my god. And there really is nothing quite like freshly baked bread. Like, shame I can't eat it anymore because of the bloody probable gluten allergy. God damn it. God damn it. Now I'm upset. Why would I think of stuff like that? Why did we green? I don't know. I actually don't know, because Fei Hu hit us on our ass. I don't know. Clearly my PB... Oh, actually, I think my PB I got knocked down by Fei Hu twice, if I remember rightly, so... That's probably why. Either way, it's nice to finally have our run going at almost midnight. We'll still be here for another 3 hours, and I have to end at some point tonight. Not saying that I need to get ready for a certain something tomorrow, but I've got to do stuff tomorrow. God damn it. Okay, bread recipes out there if I'm interested. I probably am. The thing that I'm most... I don't have bread that often these days, because again, trying to diet, I was avoiding bread anyway, which is probably the entire reason why it's taken so long to figure out that I have an allergy to something in bread. But losing pizza sucks. Like, I can totally have pizza if I want, but I'm going to be out for the next 24 hours. Like, that's how bad pizza is going to affect me. I hate trying to get up these stairs. That's one thing I really like about the new engine. It's the traversal and movement is way better. 6 a.m. it is. Probably. I'd like to go to sleep before 6 if possible. I actually fell asleep at like 6:30 this morning. Like, haven't fallen asleep at 6:30 for ages. Also, speaking of sleep, I go through different stages. And I'm currently back in my old, really bad stage of sleeping where I can't... So, usually I'm somebody that needs complete silence to sleep. I've now gone and reverted back to my I need to be watching something to be able to sleep. I hate it. I hate it a lot. I mean, I could make pizza base, but I could also be lazy and not. The trouble is, the local supermarket... Let me know in chat, everybody. The local supermarket here, because this isn't that big of a place, has like a fresh pizza making deli. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. And it's the kind of like pizza that I quite like, with like the really thick base, but like it's never made in a way where the bottom is like really hard. That's one of the reasons why I can't do frozen pizza, is that I hate it when the pizza base is too hard, and I really hate it when the pizza base is soggy. There's a very popular, y'all will probably have heard of them, frozen pizza maker called Goodfellas. Every time it either comes out burnt or soggy, and it's disgusting. Can't stand it. I can't remember the name of the pizza that I had like practically every week in university, but it was, for some reason, it was like always on sale at half price, and it was a very, very thin pizza. It was clearly like a cheap pizza, but as a student in university, a cheap pizza is soul food. Like, a pizza that literally costs like £1.50 that fits a pizza tray and just, you know, can be 2 meals if you split it in half. It's that big. Like, a cheap pizza like that is literally a savior. Like, I don't miss those days, but I tell you what, those pizzas were damn good. Partner uses speedruns for lullabies. Fair enough. Probably not me, with the fact that, you know, every so often I start screaming, "Hit me! Hit me!" I've done the same in the past. The trouble that I have, I really should log out of the mobile Twitch app. The worry that I have is if I fall asleep in someone's channel, often I have found that my phone slips down and like it goes under my arm. I'm terrified that one day I'm just gonna wake up and I'm gonna have been banned from somebody that I enjoy's chat because in my sleep I've just sent a whole bunch of letters. And then you get the embarrassment of having to say to them, "I'm sorry, I fell asleep to you." For sending the entire dictionary, yeah. Oh, butt dialing is a thing. Like, I've had my old man call me with the power of his ass before. It's quite funny, because my old man used to be a policeman. All cops are bad, by the way. Genuinely. And he, whilst he was literally on a job, didn't lock his phone properly. and I heard the entire arrest. It was great. It was good fun. But genuinely, all cops are bad. This is coming from somebody who has a cop as a dad. Like, all cops are bad. Exactly, Flames. It's like the sheer embarrassment of saying to somebody that you enjoy that I'm sorry, I spammed your chat because I fell asleep to you. Like, I get it because like I know people do that with me and I do that with others sometimes. I really should just log out of Twitch, but like it's still embarrassing. Stu 5700, thank you for the Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening tonight. You'd probably be honored. Yeah, same, because I know I get kind of loud at points. Like when I suddenly realize that I have to level up my attack power in Breaker, and if I don't do it, this run is fucking dead. Like that. Fish or die. I love that sign. Fish or die. You go to that restaurant called Fish or Die. So you are having fish or you are going to die. Oh, okay. So what's the meat on the menu that isn't fish? Fish or die. Oh. Fish, I guess. You either fish or you die. This is why I like fishing so much, is that I have been threatened with my life. Fish or die. Honestly, I'm glad that I like fish because hopefully, I know obviously like Japan has like a whole load of like really unique ingredients, but like I know a lot of Japanese cuisine uses fish, so I'm very glad that I like fish. Which is really weird because like my eating habits are terrible. And I mean terrible. Like I am a very fussy picky eater, and because I don't have a sense of smell and I've never had a sense of smell, a lot of food for me doesn't have any taste and it's more about the texture. And funnily enough, like I hate things that like have like a kind of slimy-esque, like this is why I hate like frozen pizza, is like that soggy base. Like I really hate kind of like slimy-esque food. I love salmon. Salmon is like the quintessential, like, you know, it's kind of wet, kind of gross, slimy feeling when like done in a certain way that I kind of like steamed. But I adore salmon. I really do. So that's why you should never judge food before you try it, folks. Like, again, I take it back to the haggis conversation where you'll know what haggis is. It's sheep gut. And I knew what haggis was going into it, but I tell you what, haggis is great. Haggis is genuinely great. It's one of those things that you've got to try. Salmon is good. Like, I fully agree. I have my salmon steamed. Like, steamed salmon is just... Oh. Like, even with my lack of sense of smell and lack of taste, a good steamed salmon that is, like, nice and juicy, I actually get a bit of flavor from that. The only... It's really weird. The only things that I genuinely get actual flavor from when I eat them are sweet things, which explains, you know, the desserts, and spicy food. And the trouble with spicy food is this sliding gate hiatus hernia doesn't allow me to have spicy food anymore because my esophagus just decides, okay, I'm closing up now you can't breathe, goodbye. Every time. Yo, no fight spawn here. I don't know if that's good or bad for once. I've had fight spawns here every time I've done an attempt of this run in like the last 2 months. Oh, there it is. Cool, that means there probably isn't one here. Yo. Nice. Are we getting... No. That's actually not good. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, I ran out. I could have salvaged that. I was hoping the vending machine would be up as well, but it wasn't. It's fine. They're all together. It should be a quick one. That's going to lose us a little bit of time. That sucks. That really sucks. I could have, if I managed my stamina there, I could have avoided that. That is 100% on me. That is 100% on me. No, actually, sugar, I do get a taste from. Genuinely. Like, actually, genuinely. Which is nice. Which is very nice. Not saying that I don't have a sugar craving. I absolutely do. For after the stream, we have ourselves a Galaxy Ripple. This is because I'm on a diet and because I have an absolutely crippling addiction to chocolate. I'm allowed a certain amount of sugar per day, and this is today's Galaxy Ripple. This is my one treat. My 9%. Is it 9%? Where are we? Sugar is Jesus 21% in this. What the fuck? Get away. That's why it's only the one. My God. 21% of my daily sugar intake in that one bar. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, that's been the hardest thing about dieting is like, God, I crave chocolate. I can't describe how much I crave chocolate. I want chocolate so bad. I do a good job of substituting for, like, it gets really bad at night as well, my cravings, but I do a good job of substituting because I have, like, actual, like, I have stuff that's, like, actually decent for me. Again, back on the fish topic, I have, like, usually if I get, like, really bad cravings, I have to eat something. What I do is I just break out a tin of tuna. I just sit here with a small tin of tuna and a fork in my hand and just have that for, like, 5 minutes. It's pretty good. Like, can't complain. Just one of those things, isn't it? I've had a really bad idea of something that I want to try. This is gonna sound dumb. I want to try a hot salad. I know that sounds dumb, but I kind of want to try salad when it's hot and see if I like it more or not. There's certain things that I can't stand if they're hot. Again, tuna. But, like, I kind of want to try salad hot and see what it's like. It's really dumb, and I will admit it's really, really dumb. But I kind of want to try it. Yeah, not spicy. No. Like, hot as in, like, hot as in you just warm it up on the pan. Like, I'll fully admit that's a weird thing, but I kind of want to try it one night, you know? Although spicy salad. Bit of Tabasco in there. Bit of Tabasco in a salad wouldn't go amiss. Yeah. Like, usually I'd use, like, a very, very small amount of, like, salad cream, but Tabasco? How did I save 5 seconds? What the fuck? Excuse me? How bad was my PB in the early game? Like, I've not been playing well today. Drop your guard. Thank you. Kick the table. Ah. Shame. I was hoping to kick the table over this guy. Yeah, spicy salad actually sounds quite nice. Might be like salad in a burger, kind of soft and mostly tasteless. Yeah. I mean, it's mostly tasteless for me anyway, which is weird. I think the thing that freaks a lot of people out about my lack of sense of smell is the fact that coffee, to me, has literally no flavor. I'm not even joking. Like, zero flavor. That's why, usually, if I have tea, it will be something that's either pretty potent, like Earl Grey, or a fruit tea, for example, the opposite direction. Like, it's weird that I get taste from Earl Grey, but I don't from coffee. It's so weird. Like, if I basically drench, like, hot water in, like, a million bits of, like, coffee beans, then yeah, I get a tiny bit of flavor. But, like, it has to be literally dunked in coffee, and it literally has to be, like, pure black, no milk, no sugar, anything like that. The sugar obviously changes it if I have the sugar, but then it just tastes of water with sugar. Which is weird. Very weird. Tears just flavored water. Yeah. I like it on with espressos. Not really. I had an espresso once and it was just... eh. I had a small taste of something, but it was just... eh. Nothing particularly pleasant. It was kind of like watery with like a kind of a stodgy aftertaste. Like, really unpleasant. That's the downside to not having a sense of smell, is the fact that I don't have a sense of smell, so I don't know when I smell. Like, I have a very, like, rigid procedure that whenever I go out, I have to have a quick shower before I go out, and then I have to shower or bath when I get back as well. Like, a very, very rigid procedure that has to be followed to a T. That's why, like, whenever I went to Sweden for ESA, I'd always, like, get a room by myself or with others that understood I'm going to shower twice or 3 times a day. Because, like, I'm not going to be the person that smells. Fuck that. I might not be able to smell myself, but other people can, and fuck that. I will 100% overkill on the showers. That's the other problem as well, is like buying cologne as well, because it's like, how am I supposed to know what cologne smells like? That's why I usually like say to people, like my parents, like, just get me some cologne for Christmas, just like, you know what it smells like, just get me something good. It's not ideal, but like, what am I supposed to do about it? Alright, can we get these two together? That'd be nice. Nope. Yes. I'll just go backwards. Shame that guy went away in fear. If he was aggroed instead, that would have been easy fight. I disagree with you escaping from me there, sir. Very much so. A little upset. Oh, good. The NPC spawn actually spawned in. So even though this NPC spawn is here and you can see it, that NPC spawn sometimes doesn't spawn in, but physically it's still there, even if you don't see it. So be aware of that when going over that bridge. If you ever get stuck by an invisible barrier, that's why. It's like the invisible buildings I was talking about in the Dragon Engine earlier. How are we looking here? If I get a 1 combo here, we might save a tiny bit of time. Otherwise, we are losing time. Got very little time to do this fight. It has to be 1 combo. No, it's not. Yeah, it's not, because this guy fell down here and just basically decided to guard. Now he's going to do it again. Terrible. My life for a good chapter 4. It's kind of similar to K2 at the minute, and I just can't get a good chapter 4 going. I'm going to save a tiny bit of time, but I could save like so much more time. That literally lost me like 10 seconds. I saved like half a second, but I could have saved 10. Oi. Frustrating. Very frustrating. Either way, nice chill chapter time. Chill chapter with some good speed tech. Good speed tech. Thumbs up. Okay, right, off we go. Hey, Lord Mouse, hope you're doing well. Not a roller coaster yet, though. Nah, we're starting. That's a fight spawn. I gotta stay on this side of the street. Right there, those 3. Not ideal staying here, but having them aggro onto me is good though, because if there shouldn't be a fight spawn here, but if there is, it won't aggro onto me too early. Nice. It might be one at this exit. That's my only worry because of that spawn. It's not. It's this guy. Excuse me. Oh, he was a fight spawn. Yo. Actually kind of surprised about that. At least it was that one. We got lucky. Hello, Bob. I cannot speak to you. You are illegal in the speedrun. I can't believe that Bob is illegal. Unbelievable, Bob. Giving us unfair advantages. For shame. Bob is banned again. Until we PB, Bob is banned. Yeah. God. Even though I trimmed, my mustache is still, like, making my nose itch. This is annoying. Cool. Bob is illegal. Just one more day until we hopefully find out if Bob is returning. I want Bob back, god damn it. Bring back Bob. I want to see the glory that is high definition Bob. I'm glad that wasn't the NPC set that you can't walk past. I would have been very, very upset. More upset than you've seen me in the last 10 minutes. Not an understatement. Nope, no Bob in 6, no Bob in K2. No Bob in Judgment either. I just want HD Bob. That's all I want. Well, and Hangman lore. Give me the juicy lore on that Hangman. I mean, there's 2 of him in K2. There's 2 bloody Hangmans. There's 2 Hangmans in K2, and there is 2 Bobs in Yakuza 4. Coincidence? No. Clearly not. I'm gonna start my new YouTube series of Is Hangman Really Bob Utsunomiya? Please subscribe to my YouTube. Sega's on to me? Ah, you see, I've got insider information. I asked my uncle, Bob Sega, the CEO of Sega. Wait, his name is Bob. Hold on a minute. This goes deeper than we could ever have imagined. But seriously, the only 2 things that I want for the Dragon Engine are literally fix Shangri-La and bring back Bob. It's the only 2 things I care about. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time.
時々ヤクザになりきっちゃあいつに言ってるんですよ。
Alright, I missed it earlier. Tapper's found some new... Tapper's found some new bloody tech for Yakuza 5. Tap keeps finding new tech for Yakuza 5. That game won't let Tap go.
そこは俺の腕の見せ所だな。
Hello, order. Let's go.
ああ、これでいいんだろ。
I just want to say I saw that now. I agree.
ああ、それじゃ行くぞ。
Alright, skip this. So mostly what I remember about the cutscenes skits for this chapter is most of them are indoors. Most of them. Because this one's a long one and it's outside. It works. That's interesting. If you live in the America, Target's buy 2 get 1 sale that started today, I think, also includes next-gen games. So if you're getting yourself a next-gen console like the Xbox Series X or PS5, get yourself a free game. Get yourself a free game. Hell yeah, get yourself a free game. Hell yeah. Alright, bike strats. Here's bike strats. We shimmy to the left, grab a bike, and hit everybody with a bike. Bike strats. Beautiful. Easy peasy. Every time. Sale includes Cyberpunk, does it? Interesting. Game's not even out yet. So there you go. You want Cyberpunk? There you go. Get it for free. Fuck the crunch. I still don't care about Cyberpunk. One of these days I will play it, but it's gonna take me years. Probably not on stream? Question mark. Probably not. I don't get why many do. A lot of it is down to like hype and stuff. Like I personally, when it was, I'll fully admit that when it was announced, I was very excited for it, and the fact that, you know, we might finally be getting something that is appropriate to the cyberpunk aesthetic. But as time has gone on and their like initial promises of like the actual gameplay and the RPG elements and stuff, it seems they're just toning it all down and just no thanks. No thanks. Like, I'm not disputing that it's probably going to be a good game, but just it's not the game that they initially set out to release it as, or what they initially announced it as, which is why I'm just gonna wait until, like, I'm gonna wait until my bad feelings subside and also the hype subsides, because, like, it's so easy to get engrossed in video game hype. Yakuza 7 tomorrow, Yakuza 7 tomorrow, Yakuza 7 tomorrow. But at the same time, it's like... at the same time, it's like, if you can stay away from that hype, then I feel like that makes an experience all the more sweeter. That's probably the reason why I enjoyed Fallout 4's gameplay as much as I did, is because I didn't care about Fallout 4 after I read the spoilers. But then it was hilarious, so... Listen, I'm not Kojima. Also, the best thing since sliced bread is no longer sliced bread to me, considering I'm allergic to it. You'll probably play it released and expect a 12 out of 10 game it's hyped as. Yeah. I know, like, obviously review scores are like a norm, but like I take more stock in what like a review actually says rather than the score. And like, I really don't like how Metacritic has kind of like shaped kind of like the industry in regards to like scores and crunch and bonuses. Like all those stories of like companies only getting bonuses if like the Metacritic is above 90 or something like that. Like, fuck that. Especially when you make your workforce crunch like that. Fuck that. Anyway, speed tech. We have to wait 5 real-world minutes for Yamanoi to clean the office. But we're speedrunners, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to waltz on over to Club Sega over here. aka Sega High-Tech Land back in the 80s. Go over to this old outrun machine. And we're going to quit Outrun, because nobody has time to play Outrun. We're speedrunning, after all. And with that, we get the pager that tells us that the office has been cleaned, and we can carry on with the story. Yep, for some reason, minigames constitute a different amount of time in-game that correlates to real time as well. So, by doing that, we actually gain access to old bollocks. We gain access to old bollocks. See, I couldn't use Bacchus to get rid of them because that would have cost me... It was glitched. See how it instantly aggroed onto me? It was a glitched fight spawn. Nice. So, I couldn't use Bacchus because Bacchus would have, like, wasted a good couple of minutes because obviously he's one of our move tutors and we get introduced to his plotline. I had to use the save point there. So we're going to lose a little bit of time in this chapter probably because of that. But better than getting into the fight. Much better than getting into the fight. Work at smaller indie studios. Yeah, I've heard some horror stories about indie studios in the past, sadly. But I just messed up menuing really badly as well. We're losing a lot of time in this one. Damn it. But that's why I kind of like indie games as well, is that indie games, like, they have their own sets of pressure, like, but it's kind of nice in that with an indie game, people don't make the expectation that, oh, it's going to be out by this time, etc. That, and I think especially from like the mid PS3, Xbox 360 era onwards, indie games really led the way in like creativity. I think it's why they were like really important during like this current, well, I guess the last now, console generation. Like, it's nice that you could like list off a whole bunch of like your favorite games, and more than likely for a lot of people there would be like maybe 2 or 3 indie games on that list, like the likes of your Hollow Knights, your Shovel Knights, your Llama Lanas, etc. I don't know why I said Llama Lana. Listen, I like Llama Lana, leave me alone. Now that I've said the famous words Llama Lana, here comes Lugu with the retort. Strimmer Wen is Llama Lana too. I'm glad Lugu's too busy in Minecraft right now.
小田さんならまだ来てないわよ。さあどうぞ。最初の一杯は私のおごり。
なーに、俺たちはこれからの人間だからよ。
今度はユミちゃんにも会ってみたいな。歓迎するわよ。
Don't know what we're talking about, yeah. Can't believe my PC got to the stage where I couldn't even play something like Llama Lana without it exploding. Still can't believe it's my streaming PC and that it's still not exploded full time yet. Now that I've said that. now that I've said that. Sign escape. No time for judgment. That's why we don't do judgment speedruns. We have no time. So no judgment singing for you. Alright. Hopefully we can have a good fight like we did the other day here. We are probably losing time looking at these splits, honestly. Which is frustrating, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? More of a Bakamitai guy. Yeah, absolutely. No lie. Offered Bakamitai to GDQ with the Yakuza 0 submission. kind of glad they picked 6. Alright. So the guy we have with the bike is here. He's the guy in the purple suit. He's the one with the knife. We really want that knife. Yeah, it's a shame. I should have seen that coming. Come here. You're getting stabbed. Not dead. Everybody else is running away. Well, that's bad. Terrible fight. Yeah, that's why we're losing a lot of time as well. That as well. 10-second loss. The roller coaster begins. Let's go. 136? Fucking hey. Yo, good job. Fucking hell. Today's a day for Yakuza world records, apparently. Bloody hell. It's my turn? Roller coaster's begun. The roller coaster has begun. Could you? It's clearly because you just turned up. I'm fluttering under the pressure of my great senpai Tapioca watching. Tapioca senpai, onegaishimasu. Please leave. Please make me stop saying broken Japanese. I'm actually, like, despite the fact that I'm ahead, I'm not playing well. I got knocked flat on my ass by Feihu almost twice. Actually, something really weird happened in the Feihu tutorial, where I wasn't guarding, and it still counted. No, I don't know why either. Like, literally, I was holding guard and I let go of guard for like half a second for like I usually do to try and get him to hit me. And he did the fast jab and it didn't knock me on my ass and it also counted. Still save time on that split somehow. So, oh well, don't care, carry on. My Yakuza as well was bloody terrible. I'm honestly not playing. It's much like it was on Friday, where I'm not playing well, but I'm getting results, and that's the only thing that matters. That really is the only thing that matters when it comes to speedrunning, isn't it? Yeah, actually, speaking of that, it's a day for world records as well, because congrats PMC, I saw that you got a world record in Armored Core earlier. It's literally a day for world records. What's the speedrun you want to get a world record in? Fire it up right now. Day of world records. I'm going back to grief syndrome, baby! Yeah, congrats again to the both of you. Taking back from Curry's had it long enough. To be fair, like, no one's beaten my Yakuza 0 time in, like, 3 years, so it is kind of nice to see, honestly. It genuinely is. And I've been saying for the past, like, month or two that Kuro has been the only person close enough to actually make me worried about somebody beating my time. So, I like to say I called it. Picked up the most mecha world record. I didn't mean to do that twice. Happy because you know to outdo the hard things? Yeah, it's really nice when you actually do pull off the hard stuff like that. Like, that's one of the reasons why I stopped doing Nier Automata was just... Nier Automata is one of the most... What's the word I'm after? All of the tricks in Nier Automata are actually, like, really kind of hard to pull off. Like, you've got one of the hardest things to pull off at, like, the start of the run. Like... And then it just carries on from there. I don't know if you all saw the fight spawn there. It was the large lad that was walking away. He was walking into a wall. How bizarre. This drunk is also a fight spawn. Ooh, that's not great. Oh, it was just a normal drunk. Yo, it wasn't a fight spawn. Sick. We win. When he's beating Yakuza 4 world record. I think you've got that one. Don't worry. I've got this. Nah. I'm not... despite the fact that I'm, like, 40 seconds ahead, I'm not playing well tonight. I'm playing genuinely like trash. It took an hour and 45 minutes to get out of Chapter 1. Ish. Actually, less than that. It took over an hour to get out of Chapter 1. Like... And the vast majority of that, like, 45 minutes of it was the first tutorial. Everybody was so hyper-aggressive in the first tutorial. Like, even the guys that didn't aggro would constantly hit me the second I grabbed an enemy and just knocked the other enemy out of my hands. I really shouldn't have, like, reset that many times, but it was just so infuriating. Like, you know what it's like. Like, it's just... Like, when the tutorial at the first part of Chapter 1 decides to fuck with you, it really fucks with you. I'm like, mentally, you can't take that. It's awful. And then my Chapter 1 set piece was terrible. I don't know how it golded. Set piece terrible. Kuze terrible. Ass. Speaking of ass, this is a good segue. You all should go follow Tapioca because tomorrow, Tapioca is going to do the first Yakuza 5 ass run. Ass standing for, of course, all sub-stories. Which, trust us, we've seen the diagrams of Tapioca's work, and it's a mess. It's a good mess, but it's a mess. That's the only way we can really describe it. Yeah, also standing for ass. Like, it literally is all sub-stories. It's that Dark Souls ass route. Someone make a Pepe Sophia, but it's Tap in his diagram. No. There's a lot of colored lines. Like, you can link it if you want, Tap, because, like, it's insane. It's so crazy. Like, part 3's part is just disgustingly bad. Nice arc, nice. was actually missing some lines. Oh my god. Yeah, it's gonna be a treat. I'm actually looking forward to like seeing it after the fact. It's gonna be pretty good. Am I doing my dumb idea here again? I don't know. It didn't work last time, so I guess no. Kiri with that one costume, yeah. Like your new metro lines. Seriously, it's easier to understand the London Underground than that diagram. Actually, no, it's not. I'm really lucky that like I grew up like so close to London that I took the Underground so many times, because like I've had like friends I've gone to London with who have gone, how am I supposed to read this? Yes. You dodged! Actually, that's actually good, because he's now in a good position. I don't like that you are solo. I'm just gonna have to hit you, I guess. Oh, nice angle. Nice angle. You see in the middle of the lines the symbol for the Illuminati, just like, good. Yakuza 5 was the evil one all along. Alright, come here, I need a double hit at least. Come on. That's really bad. Why are you not moving? Okay, there's my double. What is that unholy thing? It's the ass route. It's the all sub-stories route. Helsinki subway map's the line. It's like, I like the London Underground, but yeah, it's one of those things that, for people that haven't been to London, it is a complicated mess. And it's even color-coded, and imagine if it wasn't color-coded. That would be the most impossible thing to read. It's like, when I used to live in Reading, at one point, the bus routes got so confusing because, like, they all went through Reading Town Centre in, like, 5 different ways. Like, it got so confusing to the point where they had to color-code the buses. And my grandma got upset because her bus was light pink. I like the buses better when they were blue. Grandma, please. It's supposed to help. Oh. It's like, who gets upset at the color of the bus? It's not even like the entire bus color, it's like a small little banner along the top and the front of the bus. Please! There are many more important things to get angry about, like the fact your bus fare keeps rising. Plus, the color coding does actually help. It's like, oh, I know I need to get on the green bus to be able to get to where I need to go. Get out of here, large lad. You all guarded that. I literally am upset at every single one of you. Especially you. Go away. God damn it, Archmagus. God damn it. Where's the sign? Where is the sign? It's gone. Not that sign, the other sign. Haha, gotcha. Better. Oh, there's the sign. Why is it that far back? Listen, after the other day, we're taking a safety heal. I know I didn't take damage until the finale, but after the other day, we're playing it safe. I'm still very tilted after Friday. Oh, that water. I should go get some now, but Cabaret's coming up in a second. Oh, also, for those who didn't see earlier on, I have implemented also Chapter 8 stealth skip, because it's about bloody time. Oh, dear. It's like, I kept saying to myself, it's only 10 seconds, it's only 10 seconds. The more I thought about it, it's 10 bloody seconds. That's all of the time that we just lost in the previous chapter. It's a load of time. Thanks, Jigoku, I appreciate it. And Kenzan was really good fun. Like, surprisingly good fun. Well, hey, Risku, hope you're doing well. Controller almost fell off my leg. No, Kenzan was actually really good fun. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't know. It was a lot better than I was expecting it to be. I thought that it would be, like, a lot clunkier than it was. There were still elements of the game that were a little rough. Hand-to-hand combat was, no thanks. Trying to grab people was terrible. Like, really, really terrible. But honestly, it really wasn't that bad. I'm kind of surprised. Like, kind of very surprised. It's something that I would actually, like, be genuinely tempted to do runs in the future. I don't know why I did that. Could I, like, actually do my heat move? Kuze actually hit me for once. Unbelievable. Well, I fucked up the Kuze fight. Good stuff. Terrible. Like, he's not even dead. Terrible. Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Like I said, I'm not playing well tonight. Pure and simple. Just not playing well. How is that a gold? I want to vomit. What? I'm actually disgusted about that. What? That doesn't make any sense. That's disgusting. Ugh. I shouldn't be this upset, but I actually am. I mean, I hit Kuze's guard multiple times, which you don't do in a Kuze fight. Like, God. Listen, we're exceptionally picky as speedrunners, alright? We really, really are. 80 times save later if you PB. Yeah, true. There's still a lot of hard splits in my mid-game, which we're coming into now, that I am worried about. We should be saving time not on this split, but on the split of the next chapter, just because of stealth skip. Unless, of course, I do the fight at the very end and the fights before it badly. That's still possible. I mess up Nishtani. You never know. It's weird if things have happened. Kuze, the easiest fight in the game, I just messed up. Good fight spawn. Well, it's a bad fight spawn, but it's going the correct way. My lads. Good. Hey. Can I not have that genuinely awful shakedown spawn around this corner? Appreciate it. Had it once, almost ruined my run. I should save my stamina just in case. Good. I've had shakedown spawn here. And obviously, the sub-story is right next to it, so it's like... can't do anything about that. Alright, long Mahjong cutscene. Hooray. When is speed tech to skip Mahjong cutscene? This actually might be... I haven't really timed it, but this might be one of the longest cutscenes we watch in the run that isn't a boss intro. I like how the implication here is that Lee just uses God Hand to remove all the bullets. Terrifying. Speed tech better involved playing Mahjong instead. I'll accept that. I'll accept it. How are you doing well tonight, Vera? Yeah, I still find it really weird that there is no preload for Yak 7 on Steam. I really thought there would be. Like, I genuinely thought there would be. Hopefully it is tomorrow. Like, it is a big game, so I'm really hoping that it is tomorrow. Because again, like, Xbox was like 2 weeks ago, PlayStation 5 was like this week, so... But I really can't remember any of the other Yakuzas having preload on PC. Maybe K2, but it's been like way too long. How consistent strats to Mahjong is a bit of a gamble. For actually playing Mahjong, it is literally a lot of RNG. The way that I was told about Mahjong when I first learned Mahjong was that you could have, like, what is looking like the best hand you've ever had, and you'll just get wrong. Like, that's the magic of Mahjong, is the fact that you can have absolutely amazing hands, and you'll just lose. Which sounds infuriating, and in some cases it is, but like, depending on the game of Mahjong, depending on the points, what you've got, what your opponent has, you've got to decide whether you want to go on the offense or the defense. Like, you might have a good hand forming, but you know if you discard this one tile to try and get that good hand, that's a tile that hasn't been discarded before and is quite likely something that somebody else is looking for. So, you have to decide if you want to go on the offensive then, and put that tile down, or go on the defensive and keep that tile in your hand. There's a multitude of different factors in Mahjong that I find absolutely fascinating. Hey Seth, how have runs today been treating me? I mean, this one's actually, listen, I'll tell you that this run is terrible, but I'm 46 seconds ahead. It's not that bad. But I've been playing bad. That's the difference. We as speedrunners can play bad, and the run turn out okay. Like, it's weird. Oh, real life Mahjong, where people can like see your face and then react, is terrible. Especially if you're playing with people who really know how to play Mahjong, because they'll know a couple of steps ahead, I'm putting this down and I want this, and they will do their moves in a second. And you'll be sat there like, maybe. You know? What did the man tiles mean again? Which one of these was the 5? His AI broke. Shame. You can do the Mahjong parlor in a combo, which I have in my PB, so this is probably a time loss in this chapter. But sometimes his AI breaks and he just doesn't do anything. That happens with a couple of enemies in the Yakuza series. That's a good point. Speaking of, if you're still here, did Seo break on you today, or was he actually playing nice for once? I'm guessing the gun strats actually worked out quite well then. Sarah broke as usual? Yeah. He never used to, that's the thing. Like, I don't understand why he breaks now. It's because he obviously run too far to the left. I definitely started running way more left myself. You might be onto something there. Hopefully I'm not on to Shakedown here, because if he spawned in this corner, we might be in trouble. He's turned up 3 times already today. Scratch that. 4. Mere mention of his name and he appears. Be playing everything in one Yakuza 3. Want to finish that full like a dragon? Fair enough. You have probably about 24 hours. Good luck. You raise them kids right. Alright, we got our break coming up now, which is good because I'm out of water and I need some. But all these, oh, come on. All these young kids who are able to get through their speedruns without taking breaks. I'm just an old man now. I just need to take a break every hour. Bladder isn't like it used to be. A guy who could beat the whole series in 24 hours. I'm not under it, though. One day. One day. He knows how to beat the entire series in under 24 hours, but can he do all sub-stories in Yakuza 5 in under 24 hours? Probably? I don't know. I don't actually know. Alright. I'm gonna go grab a glass of water. I'll see you in a second. It's a euphemism, it'll be more than a second.
帰らせてもらうわ。
ようこそサンチェ
どうもどうも。
どうぞこ
おっといな。帰らせてもらうわ。
ちらようこそサンチェ
よろしく頼むよ。まだかよ。あばよ。
いらっしゃいませ。
また来たよ。
どうぞこちらへ。
いつまで待たせんだ。あばよ。
ようこそサンチェ
どうも
どうぞこちらへ。
I'm back. Hello. I am back. Hello. Oh.
遅えぞ。二度と来ねえよ。
Yeah, that's fine, Seth. I know a lot of people won't be watching Like a Dragon tomorrow because obviously a lot of people are going to be doing it. I was saying this earlier. It's really it's a good kind of weird for once in that a lot of people this time around are going to be like the series has gotten so big that this time around a lot of people are going to be playing it themselves rather than watching people play it. Like I know that half of my regulars in here aren't going to be around like tomorrow, so. You were counting my piss, goddamn. Am I getting Steam version or PS4? I'm getting Steam version.
待たせすぎだろ。
And no, I don't know if it's going to be preloadable. I'm as confused as everybody else, honestly.
よろしく頼むよ。
I'm actually confused as everybody else, honestly. It's got preload on the consoles, I don't know why it doesn't have on Steam. Because I'm assuming it's a midnight launch tomorrow?
あばよ。
Like, I assume it's one of those where it launches at midnight in everybody's, area. Starting tomorrow. I'm fairly certain that I'm not supposed to say when I'm allowed to start it, but I've seen a lot of streamers say when they are starting it, cough, co-carnage, cough. So, mind you, I ain't gonna argue back against Ko. Ko is the Twitch daddy. Ko is awesome. I ain't fucking with Ko. Dan's gaming, I'll fuck with Dan's gaming, but I won't fuck with Ko. Nah, I love Dan as well. I wish Dan was streaming it tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know either. Like, I feel like it's not gonna be a preload because it's taken this long, which is really weird. Like, really, really weird. And again, I don't remember any of the other Yakuzas being preloadable. My speech again tonight is just terrible. Heck. Ko did confirm he's very careful about that stuff, which is interesting because I'm fairly certain I've emailed and was told that I couldn't say. Ko Carnage has his hand in all the pies, you see. But I guess I am allowed to confirm that yes, I will be streaming Like a Dragon tomorrow. Just not when. This is where we think of like loopholes where I definitely will be streaming it at this time tomorrow because it is past the midnight launch. Well, if it isn't, I'm just assuming it's a midnight launch. It's pretty weird. I'm so used to like all Steam games being like a midnight launch these days. Tell Ko he's not allowed to stream my game anymore. Ko Carnage, you've muscled in on the Yakuza speedrunning turf for far too long. You gotta pay the toll, which is one speedrun of Yakuza 5. This is how we get people to get into Yakuza 5 speedrunning. Push me down the stairs. Why have you stopped pushing me down the stairs? Young man. How dare you? You'd be so cruel. I mean, the thing is, like, I've had, like, direct contact with Sega, and I've been under multiple NDAs in the past, and I'm not going to be going against what I've been told. That's for sure. But most people as well who have been streaming it early have gotten their physical copies early. The Aizawa strat, yes, I did see that. That's kind of insane. Like, are you going to be using... I was going to say you're going to be using that on anyone else, but who can you use it on? Because, like, Chapter 4's boss is a QTE. And then a big set piece. I love that it works on Amon as well. What's the Aizawa strat? Tap, link it in the chat again. You'll enjoy it. I guarantee you'll enjoy it. Now's the time to figure out which of the QTEs are damage QTEs to figure out, like, the exact precise HP value that you get him down to before you keep the fight going. Yeah, Sap says that is the final boss for Yakuza 5. Spoilers. So if you don't want spoilers for Yakuza 5, make sure you don't click it. Or do if you do want to spoil yourself, for sure. The fuck is that? That was Tap's method of getting past the boss's really, really crappy kind of bullshit heal. And, well, as you can see, it just works. It really does just work. If I can have a good fight like the other day, this would be a... I'd need that, actually, with how this chapter's gone so far. Push him down the street. There we go. Everybody but one person is now lined up. I hate you, guy with stick. You're now my least favorite enemy. Good stuff. Good stuff, that's better. You got a bit more than you asked for. It certainly looks good. Yeah, basically, it's what it is it's a, I can't remember the name of the move, but it's a specific move that you do after a strong attack that throws the enemy. And for some reason, like, even on an enemy that guards a lot, you can just basically get through their guard with it, I believe. But if they're getting up, they stand no chance. Yeah, it's basically the same. It's the same kind of logic as like Nishtani strat in this, in that you basically keep the fight going for as long as possible so that you don't see the other really awkward phases in the fight. Which, as we found in obviously other Yakuza games like this, and fuck off. I have a plan. Get deleted from my very existence, Shakedown. Try and ruin my run. Like, I saw him before I saw the fight spawn, and I was like, I'm dead. And then I realized, wait, that's a confirmation box. If I didn't have that, I don't know what I would have done. I actually don't know what I would have done there, so, lucky. Good fight spawn. Because, again, Shakedown doesn't care about your cash confetti. And he was right in the middle of the bridge, so I wouldn't have been able to get past him. Actually, I wouldn't have thought of it at the time, but I would have had a way to deal with him, which would have been to walk onto the stairs leading to the river pathway. Like, I wouldn't have gotten to the one at the back, but the one at the top I still would have been able to use. So I could have de-aggroed him there, and his de-aggro lasts, I think, about 5 seconds, so it would have been enough. Thankfully, no sub-story here. Fuck! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Run's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. He's not going to be in this hallway either. It's fine. My movement is bad because I should have got that after I was done here. Thanks, Bob. Hi, Bob. I love you, Bob. I'm one off of... Yeah, I'm one off. I've got to go fast 3. That sucks. Is this blocking the way? No, thank God. If I beat Shakedown one time, I'd get a completion point for it. This is where I wish I had a food item in my inventory to eat for that completion point. And then I would have been able to get sprint level 3. When we go and buy the takoyaki for Makoto, why don't we just re-speak to the shop guy and buy, like, a piece or 5 of takoyaki?
確か
I like that. I kind of like that. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's one of those that you don't normally have that sprint upgrade for, because you usually get it after you've been to the shrine. But, like, if we were to... The quickest, like, extra CP that we could get would be very easily just buy some extra takoyaki from the takoyaki stand. Buy food with Kiryu? That'll work as well, yeah. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah. I was just thinking the takoyaki stand because we were there, but I guess with Kiryu it'd be a little faster. Yeah, I think we could easily route that in. You could even do 1 medicine item and 1 food, just to be sure. And then you wouldn't have to wait for the sprint upgrade. It's not bad, you know. I got my full combo off against Wen Li for once, which is kind of nice. Usually you get up halfway through, so doing that is actually kind of nice. Stay on the floor, big lad. Thank you. Appreciate you. I was gonna do the quick slugger heat move, but somehow I missed my last break hit. I think I must have done it a little too fast. Oh well, we have to do a little bit of extra work now. Oh well. Definitely gonna be losing a tiny bit of time in this split. Use the sofa at least, but not good. Very not good. We're gonna just lose some time. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I like how he's just sitting there staring. Just the entire time. Shakedown, I swear to God. Please don't. Like, just not here. Just anywhere but here. Not here. Did I just see his thing through the building? There's no way. No, I didn't. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I saw. I'm going insane. Going absolutely insane. It really is.
Ah, shiny.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose time. I do like this door. I respect the fact the door has a massive hitbox. Bit shook, oh my god. No. I like that he can spawn in this corner when you come out as well. That's absolutely terrifying when that happens. Cool. Lovely. See? Losing some time. 15 seconds. What? Alright. What? I don't know this run anymore. What happened in my PB to lose 15 seconds of time? It must have been an optional fight. That's the only... Optional fight or like the first fight of the chapter went horribly wrong. Because I know Wen Li didn't go horribly wrong. Which was nice for once. So those stairs slowly to run that gold. Yes! If only we could run in the Makoto section and the Grand, that'd be amazing. Because I assume the same... If we ever found a way to do it in the Grand, it'd be the same tech to do it in, with Makoto. What up, Nishtan? I'm gonna find a way to mess this fight up, I guarantee you. Good night, Amralon. Hope you sleep well. I wasn't certain that was going to hit, you know. Got a little lucky. Got a little very lucky. Alright. So this is Nishtani strats, what you're seeing here, which is basically doing a full breaker combo to build up our heat bar, and then using a slugger heat move. And then at some point we just let Nishtani get up, because this is the end of the fight. As we've said before as well, every single fight has a mid-fight QTE, and for the vast majority of fights, like 98% of them over the series, or, well, 95 I should say, I guess, you have to see them. Some games you don't, which is nice. Looking at you, Yakuza Kiwami. And I guess the PS3 ones. But I guess it's not that high after all. But yeah, for the most part, you have to see most mid-fight QTEs. In certain games, Cough Judgment, they lock your HP bar until you've seen said QTE. Try and delay us, will you? We are speedrunners. We'll patiently wait, thank you. But this should be a gold, considering stealth skip. It's a real big should. What's about to happen to mess the split up? Oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot. Bloody BioWare have announced the finally the very well oft rumored Mass Effect collection, and also a new Mass Effect, which that surprises me. Thought they wouldn't mention that for a while. I have never played Mass Effect 3. Played Mass Effect 1. Hated it. Played Mass Effect 2. It's alright. But never played Mass Effect 3. So I guess I'm tempted. We'll see. I mean, that's the trouble now, is that at any point this run could go horribly wrong. Cough, see finale, cough. Oh, excuse me. I keep forgetting that they released Mass Effect 3 on Wii U. Why did they release Mass Effect 3 on Wii U? Like, everyone wonders why, like, the Wii U failed, and you just point them towards the most ridiculous ports, like Mass Effect 3. You know, we know you haven't played the first two on this system, but how about we just give you the third? It reminds me of, back in the PS2, Bandai Namco released Xenosaga Episode 2 here, but they didn't release Xenosaga Episode 1. So when Xenosaga Episode 2 in its first week sold apparently 500 copies, they were suddenly wondering, why did no one buy Xenosaga Episode 2? And promptly never released Xenosaga Episode 3 over here. I mean, who would be stupid enough to bought Xenosaga Episode 2, huh?
そんじゃ島野の兄弟とはなしつけて
One day they'll release those games again and I'll be able to play all of them.
な
I knew I should have just imported a PS2 back in the day. There were actually a lot of things we didn't get back in the day. We never got, speaking of Atlas, we never got, Raidou Kuzunoha 2. Which is a shame, because Raidou Kuzunoha 2 is way better than 1. And I love that. And I actually did eventually play Kuzunoha 2 thanks to the PS3. And the fact that it is region-free with PSN. It was a PSN classic. Much appreciated, PS3. Have a long-ass German subtitle. It's like Kingdom Hearts. If you don't release a Xenosaga game with a really dumb subtitle, there's no point. They come when the number stands on the case like a limited edition. No, but there was a limited edition that came out, and I do own it. I'm not sure how rare it is. I've never looked. I should probably check, you know. I'd be pretty happy if a Xenosaga HD collection happened. I'd definitely buy it. Like 100%. Like, despite the fact that I did start on number 2 like an idiot, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I did hear some things about 3. Some not so good things and some absolutely amazing things. I know 3 has an almost, not cult following, but I know 3 has its own following. That's the trouble when you get series that go on this long, like the Yakuza games, is at some point people start, like, making some really weird feelings, like Fist of the North Star being the best RGG studio game. What's wrong with you? Where are you going? Fist of the North Star is okay. I've made up with Fist of the North Star in 2020. But saying that it's RGG Studio's best game when Binary Domain exists? Nah. Nah. It isn't. Binary Domain! Sounds like I'm joking about Binary Domain. I love Binary Domain. I'll give Lost Paradise the best Fist of the North Star game. Absolutely. Like, absolutely. Split everybody up too much. Shame. This was almost pretty good. Stop! Thanks. Alright, so we might not save that much time after that, but if I did this correctly, you should see that magically the fight spawn that's supposed to be here is no longer here. Whoa! Stealth skip. So now I don't have to wait 10 seconds. Now I can just leave. When's the Binary Domain run? I actually almost did that for Shots Fired this year. Don't know why I decided not to in the end and decided to instead just at the last minute submit Attack on Titan 2. I wonder why I can never get away from that game. I'm the problem. I'm the one that keeps going back. Not that I dislike it, I actually kind of really like the DLC. The DLC's run is like super fast and like actually really fast paced. I kind of really like it. I should probably go back to like the season 2 content with guns, because that would make it like hyper fast and hyper cool actually. Actually, I think it would be really cool. But again, it's one of those things where how do I find the time to do that run when tomorrow we're starting a new Yakuza game? Time is running out even for Yakuza. I can't believe that Yakuza is cancelled tomorrow. Unbelievable. Why is that guy at the back? Come back here! I'm upset. That can go so much better than that. I kind of pushed the first guy away. There's your gold. I kind of pushed the first guy away too much, which was a really stupid idea, honestly. So, that's my fault. That's my fault. But yeah, that's more like it. That's a good stealth skip. It wasn't a good chapter. I think the two fights, like, before and after the stealth skip were kind of bad, but... can't argue with results, I guess. Please no fight spawn. Good. I don't know why as well, but I'm really... For once, I'm really terrified about my taxiing. Like, I've got the taxi of all the Yakuza runs. The taxi list in this one is the one that I have got completely down. But for some reason today, I'm terrified about it, and I don't know why. And it's not just because like I'm like ahead. I've been like this since I started the stream. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Get stuck on the door, it's fine. So I haven't played Streets of Kamurocho. I hope that you did download it in time. Streets of Kamurocho is decent. It's basically like a demo for Streets of Rage 2. It's like basically just stage 1 with like Yakuza characters, but the actual the music remixes, the sprite work, and also how Kamurocho looks is really cool. Like really cool. They made it work, like, surprisingly well. But it's one of those, like, small little fan things, you know? Don't expect, like, a full-fledged thing. I think that's the problem, is everybody expected, like, its own full-fledged thing when it was just a fan thing for Sega's anniversary. 2 secs. Got to the part of the run where we put on the anti-PC crashing measures, so the fan, and start recording. I'll be upset if like it crashes because like I wouldn't accept it on the leaderboard if it did crash. That's the problem. That's how strict I am with the leaderboard stuff. Maybe I should not be as strict. Because it would fucking hurt to lose the run here. It really would. To my own fault, yeah, sure. But to my internet dying, that would suck. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people who have been testing a whole bunch of like backwards compatibility games on PS5. No one's tested any Yakuza yet. Come on. Like, everybody's doing, like, everything that everybody else is doing. Like, everyone's doing Days Gone and Ghost of Tsushima, which we already know about. Test the games that we haven't known about, please. I just want to know if the loading times are better. Not even like the frame rate. I just want to know about the loading times. Nah, no one's tested Miku. No one has tested the maker of Minecraft. Don't grab the ashtray. I'm so close to it. I was so close to that ashtray, I was terrified. I had to move to the right. I had too many ashtray-related incidents in this bloody chapter before. Your fan retested Yakuza coming 2 on Xbox. How did it... I mean, it matters to some people. Like, Xbox load times are actually better on Devil May Cry than they are PlayStation. So don't start with that shit. Start with the shit that they actually found out. What did they find out about Yakuza Kiwami 2? I mean, it matters to me because I own them on, obviously, PlayStation, but... What did it... Like, genuinely, what did they find out about it on Xbox? Like, I'm assuming no frame rate updates, but I'm assuming load time updates? I hate this fight. Please don't fuck me over. Be as good as the other day. I shouldn't be focusing on this guy, but I want the sword. This is terrible. Shouldn't have gone for the sword this time. No, I got hyper armor. You don't get to do that, sir. I pushed them all like so far away. Coming out. Terrible. Terrible. Because I would be interested, because it would give us sort of a vague assumption of what the games would be like on PS5 as well, honestly. Also, the cries of a million speedrun.com leaderboard mods who have to split consoles by consoles again. Hello, Yakuza free. We'll be doing it in a minute. 3 minutes. Or a minute and a half, I should say. Alright. Alright. No, I think you'll find that I am, Kuze. Alright, Kuze free. We do this fight the same way every time, and hopefully it goes well. Dodge at the start. Grab sign. Hit sign. Destroy people. Destroy Kuze. Had to do that so I didn't get hit by that guy. Good hit move. Hit Kuze twice. Now he's in range to die. Nice, I got that guy as well. Nice. Thank you for waiting, Kuze. Appreciate it. What a good lad. What a nice man. What a very nice man. Have a knife. What a very nice man. Aw. Yeah, what a very nice man. More people need to be like good old Kuze. That was like half a second off the gold. Alright. Chapter 10. I'm going to predict this is where we'll also lose some time. Mostly because I keep losing time in Chapter 10 and I don't understand why. I've gone back and looked at my vaults and I still don't understand why. Dodge past the Oda. Dodge past that lad. Always, after what I saw with Kuro the other day, I'm watching the minimap like a hawk. Because for Kuro, Oda actually got stuck. Would you believe? Like, actually stuck in that little corridor. Never in my 3 years of running this game have I ever seen that. But after seeing it happen to Kuro, it's just like, well, fuck that. Fuck that. 100% watching. No idea, Tato, but it's not a speedrun. It's a casual playthrough. I will take all the time that I need. I will take all of the time that I need. But it being a turn-based JRPG, who knows? Probably a long time. Very lucky. For some definition of luck, yes. Yo, I still have those Final Fantasy VII Remake noodles, you know. I'm getting hungry. It's gonna make me some Final Fantasy VII branded noodles. At least 2 hours. Probably. Probably. Oh. I'm genuinely having some really bad acid issues tonight. This is worrying. Well, I shouldn't have those noodles. I've already done that in the past. Unfortunately, I never saved my Final Fantasy 15 VODs. There's a lot of old stuff that I didn't save, unfortunately. Which sucks.
奴らだ。
堂島組
堂島。
Gold homeless hunters.
何言ってる。こいつらホームレス狩りだ。
And translation is good except for a few hiccups. That's good. That's very good.
そこにも2人いるぜ。
I was wondering if there'd be like a couple of translation stuff.
あれ？そっちのやつなんかホームレスっぽくないじゃん。別にいいんじゃね？ここにいんだから同罪だよ。同罪。
Well, also, if you are in America, apparently Amazon has Like a Dragon back in stock at $50. So there you go. So if you still want to order Like a Dragon for console, there you go. Nice cheap price.
なんだこいつ。やってくれたよ。これ大怪我だよな。一車両。
God, I hate it when my jaw does this.
どうしようもねえガキどもだな
My jaw like sometimes gets like really stiff on this side and also kind of like clicks out of place. It's really annoying. That's got it.
罪にならなきゃ罰は受けねえとでも思ってんのか
I hate that. I hate that so much.
世の中そんなに甘かんねえぞ
Before the deal, unlucky it lowers the price for the price it was at when you ships. Yeah, that is the one good thing about Amazon. I have often over the years saved 3 pence. Appreciate that, Amazon. I hope I've got the money for this because I'm a little worried that I might be a little bit under. Came out of chapter 1 not... Yeah, I'm a little under. It's not the end of the world, but it is a little upsetting. Because now you'll see that this fight is going to take a couple of hits. Especially when I get hit over like that. Fuck me. Well, there's the time loss. Stop. There's the time loss. It's like I said, I expected that... Wait, no, wasn't it only 100? Am I fucked? Am I stupid? I think I'm stupid, aren't I? No, it's 130 because we need the 30... We need the 30 before and then the 100. Yeah, I'm stupid. It's fine. It's fine. That's frustrating. No, it's fine. I didn't do it bad by not menuing. This is where we're gonna lose some time. Fuck. It's been a very long time since I hadn't had the money in this chapter to just get Power Surge 2 there. But here we are. Here we are. So that means old strats in Tojo HQ. AKA, get over to the furniture straight away and start hitting people until I get the money. Tachibana could slip me a couple of million. From his big box of money. But no. I'll probably change to rush straight away here and just get to the furniture. I think that's the only way I can kind of salvage this and get that quickly. Because most of them should follow me because of this. Come on, everybody! Let's go. Why I didn't go for the big group of enemies is beyond me. Oh, what happened to that guy? So there we go, but I'm not interrupting my combo to get it. Alright, so. Took us a little while, which is not good, but here is Power Surge 2. Which ups our damage a lot. Yeah. Very, very slow start. Not grabbing that stamina and we'll be fine. Hey Patchy, hope you're doing well tonight. Oh well, to be better. This guy, he did get hit. I was wondering if I hit him the first time around. Wasn't sure. Should have known because he was a little aggroed. Probably shouldn't do that for just moving forward a couple of feet, but guy behind me is a problem because I don't want to leave him to those two. Nor do I want to leave sword guy to those two. I didn't get shot for once. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna try something different, which is not a good idea. I was hoping everybody would be running forward a bit quicker than that. Because I didn't want these guys to get behind me again, like they always have them. You're the one that survived? Oh, no, you did that here one more time. Not the time to be starting trying attempts and stuff, but here we are. Never doing that again. Please behave. Not great. Starting to get a little worried. And punch. How did I miss this guy? What? The reason I switched to Brawler was because I knew I'd have to do some damage, so it's HP bar. It's not as fast as Rush here, but I can at least get to the things still reasonably fast. Should probably be attacking rather than trying to get this lantern, honestly. One more for the next guy. Definitely not happy with how this is going right now. Nice, I got sword guy. That's the one I was worried about. Nice hyper armor. I'd usually go for a lantern, but honestly I thought it was too far away. That wasn't good. That was a terrible chapter 10 set piece. It was a very terrible chapter 10 set piece. Probably losing like, I guess like 30 seconds out of that. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Oh well. Well, we carry on. Everyone's not dead yet, although we're now about to go into the nasty split. We're now going to go into the splits that are actually really hard for me to save time on. Outside of chapter 13, where it glitched out before, and I am really praying it doesn't glitch out this time. Because that'll save us a good chunk of time. Is going to start happening in about 10 to 15 seconds. Hell yeah. Oh, there's the time loss. Oh, there's the non-gold, and then here comes the time loss. Excuse me.
Yo, Kiryu-kun.
Tunnels. Well, that's not as bad as I expected it to be. I'll take that, I guess. Yeah, I'll take that. Because this is where things get really nasty. This is where things get very, very nasty. And this is where I start worrying. The Colosseum. My Colosseum was apparently very, very, very good, so I need a good Colosseum. Which, I mean, that's down to the Colosseum or not, whether it's good, so we're at the whim of RNG. But first, over to Nishtani's office. Roller coaster's going down. No! Stop it! No more roller coaster. Alright. Start on the right. Go for the guy with the gun first. Please don't go too far. Thank you. Not great, but still one combo. That sword is flying precariously. Please, no shakedown. Please, no shakedown on this bridge. Please, no shakedown on this bridge. Please, no shakedown on this bridge. Good. This is one of the places where if shakedown is here, it's almost at the end of the run. Because, like, the only ways to deal with him is to either go to the save point behind you, which is actually the start of the bag phone sub-story, or to go all the way back to the Grand. Which is terrible. Any way you look at it. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ginger Chapman. He doesn't have an EX mode, but he does have a lot of guard and a lot of hyper armor. He's gonna stab me. He's gonna try. I'm gonna move. Full heat for Dr. Kirihito? Maybe not. Wait a second for him to drop his gun. Pretty good, Ginger Chapman. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now Dr. Kirihito, who also has a bladed weapon, but does have an EX mode. And also obviously a lot of guard and a little bit of hyper armor. Not as much as Ginger Chapman, but still has some. I did that too early. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to do... Actually, I probably could do it again. No, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. Yeah, shouldn't have done that. I messed up. Should've just done slugger strats. I don't know why I didn't. So the nice thing about their heat modes is that they stand there long enough for you to just get off a slugger heat move. Note to self, you have to switch to breaker. That was a rough Dr. Kirihito. I messed that up. Oh. Oh boy. If we could have a nice dead puncher, I would appreciate that. So, this is our third and final fight. The aptly named... Because he punches our runs dead. So hopefully Dead Puncher behaves. Now, Dead Puncher doesn't have a knife like the other two, but his hits have a massive amount of hyper armor to them, so it doesn't really matter if he had a bloody blade or not, he's just going to hit us. I would really like you to not hit me today. Please behave. Stay on the ground when I hit you on the ground. Please don't punch me. We'll be best of friends. Drop your guard. I didn't have enough. He's gonna hyper armor when he gets up. Yep, look at that. Beautiful. That's actually a good set of hits. Drop? No? So, one of the downsides to Slugger is that you can't do the heat move if the enemy is attacking. Cancelled out of that myself so I could do this because I knew I wouldn't knock him to the ground. Okay. Not fully dead, but hopefully he stays on the ground. Please stay 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 on the ground. He's not staying on the ground! But he didn't guard anyway. Okay. Cool. Not bad. Not great. Not bad. I'll take it. We'll happily move on. And we'll pray that Nishtani behaves as well. Which probably won't happen. Nishtani. Hyper armor is when an enemy flashes like light blue and they basically don't get flinched by your attack. It's basically a fighting game term. But yeah, it's when they don't stagger when they're hit. Like hits that would usually, like, in that second phase there, he gets like a massive amount of hyper armor. Like, all of my attacks in the first part, as you saw, staggered him, and in the second part, they weren't staggering him at all. Which actually worked out in our favor because we were able to spin around him. Shakedown appearance number 5 or 6 at this point. I've lost track. He was in the background. Where are we? So 2:41:45. We got into this cutscene. It is looking. That's my only takeaway at the minute. It is looking. So, Nishtani. Unfortunate soul Nishtani, please do not stab me. I asked nicely. It's not the end of the world if he does, but it's like a loss of a second or two. Corner, please. Good. So, Nishtani strats, you know the drill. We're just going to keep switching back between Breaker and Slugger. We're going to try and get Nishtani down to as low HP as possible. Both of his mid-fight QTEs are damage QTEs. Therefore, we are going to hopefully leave him with not 1 HP, but a bit more than 1 HP. That'll do. That'll do. We'll hit him once or twice on the ground just to confirm and make sure. Get him up a bit faster. QT 1. Didn't need to hit him this time, which is nice. Obviously, you don't want to mess up the QTEs. So we're really hoping that Nishtani goes into his next phase really fast. If he does, I might actually not lose too much time. So we're gonna hopefully have him get up and instantly QTE. Not instant, but I'll take that. That was not the move I was expecting to see from him. We're gonna lose a tiny bit of time because it was a bad Colosseum, or not a great Colosseum, but I'll absolutely take that. That's not that bad. It's only like a 5-second loss. 6. We'll take that. We'll happily take that. Ooh. So usually the move that Nishtani pulls out when he gets up like that is he falls on the ground like Voldo from Soul Calibur. That loses you a good like 5 seconds, I believe. Probably a bit more. He basically flops around on the ground with his dagger. Massive pain in the backside. Now for a big set piece. Actually, like, that's something that I just thought of. Like, Majima doesn't get that many big set pieces, does he? Like, you have the 2 stealth sections, but that's... until here, that's about it. Like, stealth section 1, stealth section 2, I guess Colosseum, and then this. That's all you have for, like, the first couple of Majima chapters. You have way more on Kiryu. Not that that's a bad thing. You get a couple of like really good ones with Majima. Like I'd say the Camellia Grove here is probably one of the best set pieces in this game, which is really nice.
真島五郎さんですね。
せやったらなんやねん。
世良の親父はあなたを殺さずに事を収めたいと思っています。登場界の情けをかけられてるうちにこの件から身を引いてください。
大門隠してこそこそうろつくような男に情けかけられる覚えなんかないで。
Excuse me, I am really gassy today. It's really bad.
これ以上奥へ進もうとすれ
I
ば
really shouldn't be. I don't know why I
生き
am.
て返すことはできません。
ほうそりゃよっぽど大事なもん奥に隠しとるんやな。ますます行くしかないやろ。
どうしても引く気はないってことでいいんですね。
当たり前やろが。くどくど言っとらんで誠返すか俺に殴られるか決めんかい。
どちらもお断りします。手加減は無用だ。日教連の恐ろしさを身をもって知らせてやれ。
Alright. Here we go. So this is Camellia Grove. Oh my god. Bad start already. Hopefully everybody can stay together, but they're not. This is going to be terrible. You usually want to take care of these guys in a one combo, which... Nope. Bad start already. Then we're going to get these guys come up from the water. We're going to hopefully push them all to the left. This guy survived, but that's fine. That's a good one combo, actually. There's your hyper armor. So a lot of the enemies in the Camellia Grove have a lot of hyper armor. Take care of you first. I wanted to push this guy along so that I could hit him as well as the other guy. It's okay. Not great, but it's okay. Right, now for this room. This room is going to have 3 sets of enemies. We're going to start at the very top here. We're going to take care of these 2. So I don't want them going down the corridor. As long as we push them forward, it's fine. Too bad. Wave 2. The one we want to aim for is that guy at the back who just pulled out a knife. The knife throwers in this bit are terrible because they will basically interrupt your combo from half the room away. They're worse even than the large lads who have the massive amount of hyper armor and just drop kick you all the time. Once again, go for the knife thrower. You have a little bit of time at the start that he won't hit you. I was really hoping he would drop his guard there. That's the stun punch. As long as you dodge that, you should be fine. You are being a pain today, sir. Don't get hit by that either. Yeah, there you go. Forgot about the hyper armor. Please. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, next up, the next set of unique enemies. The Geishas. Now, the Geishas have an insane amount of hyper armor and a lot of guard. So we are going to hopefully... Usually, the rule of thumb is usually to go after, like, large groups of enemies with your attacks. But with the Geishas, if you can get, like, one that isn't guarding, you go after them instead. Damn, that was almost a very good combo. Well, wouldn't you believe it? Drop your guard. Whilst the 2 light strong combo isn't that great for clearing enemies that fast, it's very good for breaking guard. That's why you'll see me from time to time use it. Ooh, I thought I was going to get hit by that. Once again, end of the room, go for the knife throw. Everybody else should then be in a nice little line behind you. He's aggroed, he'll come to us, ignore him. Shame. This aggro guy is being very passive right now, which is very weird. Oh. Hey, Oxy, hope you're doing well. next floor. Go down here and do the QTE. Not bad. Right, so for this one, we're going to try and stay in the corner as much as possible, because when we take care of a certain amount of enemies, there's going to be a new set of enemies that spawn like that from these hiding spots. And they are the geishas, which that sucks because I didn't get in the corner for the top two, but we did manage to catch this one without their guard up. Ah, damn. Look at that hyper armor right there. Ooh. Once again, move away because guard. Should kill. Not too bad. Hey, not totally original. Hope you're doing well as well. Right. Time for our biggest fan. We're going to run towards him. He didn't throw his fans. Now he is. What the heck? Try and push him towards this furniture if you can. Try not to get hit by that one. Oh, the hyper armor. Aw, you had to guard my last hit, how dare you. I've never had him not throw his fans. Like, never. I'm a little perplexed, actually. Also there. Yeah, I've never had him not throw his fans. Huh. Alright. Like, I literally got to him and was like, what do I do? I dodged like instinctively to dodge his fans, and he was just like, "Sir, dude." I don't know. I had for 0 to pick up the first 3 games. Yo, nice. Watch runs about getting spoiled. Yes, yeah, because that's the only trouble with that's the only trouble with Yakuza runs is you'll see spoilers for stuff if you do watch runs of those games, like bosses and such. Certain cutscenes that you can't skip, etc. Okay, what time are we going into this at? Not a good one. We've got like a minute to do this fight, I guess. And then I do something like that. Well, salvaged, but not good. Playing bad. Yeah, not wrong, Hoxie. Not wrong. Yeah, Bruno without guarding is a mythical beast of what the heck. Back in the corner, Sarah. I don't think I need to do the long one. Yeah, I'm going to lose time coming out of this terrible Camellia Grove. Alright, so Sarah's now going to do his QTE, which is an attack QTE, so up you get. Leave him on 1 HP. Could have saved so much time here if I had a good Camellia Grove, but nope. I don't know why I always have either a good start or a good end and then have a terrible mid-game, or have a good mid-game and a terrible start and end, but that seems to be my runs in a nutshell. The roller coaster continues. At some point we'll go back up, I promise. I promise. Maybe one day. Not just yet though. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. I've had actually a lot of people come in and say that they've bought these games because of me, which is really nice to hear. Weird, because, I don't know, it's kind of weird when people, like, buy games based off of speedruns, but I do get it. Like, you are seeing good gameplay, and you're seeing kind of, like, the gameplay that... I don't want to use the word professional, but you're seeing, like, some top-end gameplay, like... Certified for a MacGuffin roller coaster, yeah. Different owner, same roller coaster. So, we should say that a lot. Should save time in this split. Because in this split, we had the shooting section that is coming up break on us. So we should save time. Unless it breaks again. Which, possible. Very possible. Yeah, as Kuro says, I mean, like, I'll always, like, suggest to anybody who comes in here asking for, like, speedrun strategies, never ever speedrun a game you don't like. When you start speedrunning, you should always speedrun with a game that you like. Because when you speedrun a game, you're going to be doing a lot of resets, a lot of runs. I've been doing... This month, I've been doing this run for 3 years, actually. So... That's a lot of runs. You've got to enjoy the game. It's the North Star record order. Fuck. I'm being called out. That's more of an obligation. You know, for you speedrun the Yakuzas, right? Yes. Speedrun Fist the North Star. Okay. Streamer when a Black Panther runs. In fact, I mean, technically considering 7 isn't out in the West yet, I guess the only Yakuzas that I haven't speedrun are the Black Panther games. Great! Because we did Kenzan yesterday for the first time, which was really cool. And Kenzan race yesterday was actually really cool. I might do Kenzan runs again in the future. Like, it was a lot neater than I was expecting. It'll be a very simple run. I think, honestly, if I was to do Kenzan runs in the future, I would probably... Well, what the hell? I'd probably do, normal difficulty. Tug your own grave organizing that. Freight Zog. Freight Zog. Dead Cells was my first Yakuza speedrun. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. Dead Cells' speedrun is actually pretty good. Dead Cells' speedrun gave me love and appreciation for Dead Cells, honestly. No fight spawn. Hey. Black Panther 1 and later 2, yeah. We'd have to probably emulate 1, unfortunately, because 1 isn't available digitally. Plus, I don't think any of us have PSTVs. Like, I've got the games on PSP, but... Can I capture a PSP, kind of bollocks? Looking to blacksmiths about getting better swords? Yeah. Yeah, because we do that, obviously, with Ishin as well. I don't know how... out of the way you'd have to go. I mean, money is an issue early on, but it's not that much of an issue later on, I guess. Webcam at the PSP. Have you seen the amazing quality on this webcam? Look at the ghosting effect. Hell yeah. That's what we call a spicy headshot. Time for this to glitch out again. Please get closer, I can't shoot you. I saw the blood. Why did you not lose HP? It's trying to glitch. You first. I'll just be happy if it doesn't glitch at all. Like, that should be a time save in and of itself. Power headshot. Good God. He just can't stay straight because he's supposed to be like on a different part of the track. Afro guy who glitched beforehand does not glitch this time. Thank fuck for that. crunchy headshots. Oh, didn't even need to reload. Thanks for the rocket, I suppose. I was trying to reload. You cancelled it. That's better. Now for the helicopter to crash. PSP component cables, oh god. Some later PSPs might. I have a Series 1000, which I don't think it does. Ugh. Nice rocket you got there, fella. That's 6 bullets. I should probably reload, but I'm just gonna shoot my load first. I just realized what I said. Because this way, I'm hoping to take out the rocket launcher guy and the pilot at the same time. Where are those headshots? There's that meaty, really one shot. I just needed one more meaty headshot. 2000, which definitely does. Yo, Star Wars Episode 3 edition, sick. Actually, that's a good point. You should, anybody who owns a PSP, you should go and check your PSP because those lithium batteries like to go big and explode. I checked mine the other day because it's literally on my shelf over there. It's actually, mine has started to expand a little bit, which is, oh dear. Need to deal with that. I don't even want to know what it would cost to buy a new PSP battery in the year 2020. Happened to you a while back, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah, mine, unfortunately, I forgot about it during the house move, and then when I found the PSP, it was like, yeah, that's bulging, alright. Sucks. I feel like there's a better way to do this than to start with this cart, but I always do anyway. How did that hit the guy behind me? Good, you aggroed. Come here. Good lad. Replacement batteries aren't too pricey? Really? That surprises me considering, you know, how expensive Vita memory cards are. I think a battery would be more expensive than a memory card, but thanks, Sony. 816? Huh. That's not bad. I'd definitely consider getting a new PSP battery because I love my PSP. Many questions, Circular Saw guy. Well, at least he's like pretty fucked for the end of this. We need to do this damn near perfectly or we're gonna lose time. Cool. Yeah, those memory cards were never cheap, which sucks. Yeah, Vita, well, apart from the USBs, not the USBs, the discs, USD, you can use those, like, the PSP was nice because you could use pretty much any kind of memory stick. What is happening? What is actually happening here? What the fuck? Fucking hell! Who wanted a time loss? I wanted a time loss. Yeah, I really wanted a time loss. Good shit. Fuck. God damn it. Roller coaster continues. My mid game in this run has been shit. I guess this is end game at this point, but my mid game has still been shit. The fuck was your reaction to that fight? Same. I don't think I've ever had that many problems in that fight. But yeah, bloody UMD movies, like, what was the resolution? Like 400 by like 200 or something? Yeah, that's the way I wanted to watch Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, baby. Ugh. Was it Spirits Within? Both? Both. Roller coaster for kids. It's slow, okay? The kid who had Total Recall and UMD go around showing people the free alien lady. That kid probably thought that he was the shit. Cool. got mobile boobs, hell yeah. You just know he went on to have some real fucked up fetishes. We're going for the other cart, fuck it. Okay. I don't remember. My PB had a good Kuze 4, didn't it? My PB had the 2 Essence of the Beast Kuze, didn't it? It did. Alright. No time loss incoming. I'm okay with this. See how badly this fight goes. Hey Nick, hope you're doing well. Get rid of this guy. And swing. One hit left. Not great, but not too bad, I guess. I'll take it. I'll take it. Right, I need to get Essence of the Beast. I didn't get it in that fight because I had a... Why did I try and pause that? I had a decent rhythm going.
Yakuza.
You'll know the drill with this one. Essence of the Beast Torment. Best move we can get in the game on Beast. And hot damn is it good. Over an entire HP bar worth of damage for the price of 2 heat bars. And a bit of damage from having that heat bar, but no more. Okay. Hey DSJ, hope you're doing well. 2 seasons of the Ali G show. UMD movies were weird. I know there was a lot of like Nickelodeon shows on UMD movies as well. I mean, that was admittedly pretty cool, like being able to take cartoons and stuff to school, but... Jeez. No lie, I took my VMU to school once to do Chow stuff on it. Only the once, I never showed it to anybody. Wasn't going to be that kid who had a bloody Dreamcast memory card on him. Alright, let's go, Nishiki. Fight to be had. Can I get past this? Fuck, you know, I probably shouldn't have tried that, but okay. I'm literally trying to save all the time I can at this point. Forgot I had to hit the button there. Surprised. VMU Pocket, Pokemon Go wristband, Pokemon Heart Gold Pokeball, PSP with a copy of Happy Gilmore. God. That probably had 3 to 4 game consoles on them. Fair enough. I mean, you'd be the cool kid. Alright, let's hope for a good Kuze. I need a good Kuze. I'm gonna try out our new strap. Okay, I'm gonna get punched in the face by Kuze. Chat. You know what to do. See, look who's been watching over you this entire time. Hello, Kuze. Please, punch me. Hit me. Hit me. Oh, I can't do it at the start of the fight, can I? Hit me. Thanks. Still fine. We're gonna Essence the Beast Kuze twice in this fight. We're gonna try it. Because now I'm gonna get my heat back with this trolley. And hit everybody else in the fight, hopefully. Everybody that is literally all over the place. And after last time, I'm taking out all the ads before I do Essence the Beast again, because fuck you. That's why. Oh, if I could have done the heat move with Nishiki, that would have done so much damage. No. No. Oh, I picked up the torso. Fuck, I hate picking up the torso. Well, this is a time loss. You taunting me, you little shit? Hi, Kuze. Do that again. Okay, it didn't teleport him out this time. Thank fuck. Well, this is gonna be a slow Kuze fight. Why did I turn around there? Nishiki did something! Pog champion chat! Wait, how am I saving this much time? What? Roller coaster's back on! Hooray! The fuck? Oh, right, no, I didn't PB that run, did I? I just golded. Right. Shit, yeah! I told you that Kuze was a nice gentleman, didn't I? What a lovely lad. What a good boy. Let's now have Nishiki glitch out on us for 2 minutes and ruin this run, shall we? If Nishiki glitches out on us on this run, I will do the most terrible thing known to man. I'll take my hat off. But it has to be for the full 2 minutes. Oh, that's a bad fight spawn. That's getting cash confettied. This is why we get cash confetti, just in case. That should hopefully still be close enough to despawn, so it shouldn't be glitched. We'll see when we go around the corner. That's what I was alluding to earlier, was Tachibana's death. No, we don't make Fist of the North Star promises anymore. No. Not my lesson. Cool. God damn, I'm glad that didn't see me just in case it was glitched. If this run PBs, I'll play Yakuza Like a Dragon tomorrow. Massive threat. Massive threat, that. Terrible bet. Awful bet. You know, I've only ever one-comboed this fight once. I really would love to do it again. Pretty please. Actually, I would settle for a 2-combo, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Fuck you too, buddy. I'm going after everybody. That's almost multiple people dead. I should be going after the guy that has like 1 HP at the top. Or full HP even. Wait, he has more? What the fuck? I lost track of who I was fighting in this fight. That was the guy with the most? Bizarre. Bizarre. That'll teach him. I can't PB unless I make really bad bets and really awful hot takes. I'm thinking one up, don't worry. Trying to think of what I haven't said that is a point of contention, shall we say. Thinking hard of a good one. We did actually get a couple off earlier as well, I suppose. A reminder that cheesecake is bad. That was our hot take from earlier. Very cursed. Very, very cursed. I am actually still surprised I don't like cheesecake. Like, I really love sweet stuff, but I loathe cheesecake. Thank you for rolling towards me, Kashiwagi. Here's a hot take, yeah. As Lugu said earlier, I probably just haven't had a good cheesecake. You still working on your homework? Hey, it's 2 AM here and I'm working on my stream. I'm working on my speedrun. I got you. I feel like a couple of hits didn't. Oh, that's not good. That's not cozy. I wanted to get you to 1 HP. Because now you're going to hit me with like fucking the hyper armor and stuff. Don't you do it! That was a good Kashiwagi. We'll take that. We will never speak of it again. It was good Kashiwagi. Now comes the fight that can glitch out. Please don't. That's the fight, I think. I'm just gonna dodge it. Never doubted, never. Not again. Okay. Okay. Don't do it, lad. I love you, lad. People worship... No, it's not your feast, Daigo's feet. I'm sorry. I kind of pushed him a little bit away from where I wanted to push him, but you know what? He's gonna attack. Yep, never mind. I fucked up the Nishiki fight. What is happening? It's not good because now he's in range to do the other QTE. Praise Breaker. Feel the force of a table in your face. Fuck you, Nishiki. Now, when the next person comes in here that tries to tell me the Breaker is a trash style and that hitting enemies with furniture doesn't do anything. We've had that in the past. That was salvaged. I need to work on my stamina, and then we go. Good. Yeah, I've had that said to me before. Like, it's so dumb. It's the dumbest thing. That's saved us from losing a massive amount of time. Whew. 1 second goal. Let's go. I don't think Breaker is trash because they love Slugger, and Slugger is actually trash. Genuinely. Wish the stars were more balanced. They kind of are in Kiwami, but not if you know our secrets for Kiwami, obviously. I mean, Slugger isn't actually that bad, but it's not. It's no Breaker. You really fell over like that. I just noticed as well. Imagine I'm walking forward naturally, and this is not stick drift. This is just me holding the stick perfectly up. He drifts a little to the right. Interesting. Look at that. Wow, that's 2 early falls. This is bad. Makoto, pick up the pace. No more falling. Okay. We're not in a teleport 20 times kind of mood tonight. She's walked into that man. I understand. She's probably frustrated and upset. She falls again before the next conversation. That's really bad luck, actually. We're fine. Because he has 1 eye. Imagine if that was actually a thing. It'd be insane. And yeah, we gotta use it when it's useless. It's nice that we can use it in boss strategies to keep bosses down, but Very, very balanced in Kiwami. Some kind of expert or something. No. I have a life. That's the only reason why I'm buying a PS5 is so that I can get access to the playtime of all my games and find out just how many hours I've put into Yakuza 0. Combine my PS4 time with my Steam time. Imagine if Yakuza 0 on PS5 somehow loaded faster than Yakuza 0 on PC. Just imagine that. For half a second. Wow, she fell over really fast again. This is actually not good, because she might get stuck. Okay, she made it past the boxes. Buy a PS5 so you can get the Judgment World Record for free. You don't even need to do that, just get a PS4 Pro. Surprised Rebel hasn't turned up and done that yet. There is somebody that has been doing Yakuza runs on PS4 Pro, and I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. But their first run of Judgment wasn't that great. They need to pick up the pace a little bit, because they really could. If they picked up the pace a little bit, it should easily destroy my time by, like, 45 minutes at the very least. Like... Killed some of the strats? It would depend on what strats it killed. 45 minutes just from loading, yep. Because here's the thing, Yakuza 6 on PS4 compared to PS4 Pro, I think there's a difference of like 15 minutes at this point, or like 20 minutes at this point, and that's only a 2-hour 40-minute run, whereas Judgment is 6 hours. So... Want a good frame rate for Judgment? Same. Just give me PC or PS5 improvement for Judgment. And then obviously an Xbox version as well. Have that be improved. This chapter is really not got a lot in it, huh? I've seen Judgment on the Pro, is it bad? Oh yeah. Judgment's load times are terrible. Judgment's load times are the worst of all of the Dragon Engine games, but at that cost, the Judgment actually runs the best at the Dragon Engine games on PS4, so you take the extra load times for a better performing game, which honestly, like, as a casual player, yeah, I accept that, 100%. I mean, even as a speedrunner, I accept that. You just get used to it. World record for 0 now, 3:54:20 something? I believe. Because Kuro said it literally earlier today, which is the first time in 3 years that Yakuza 0's world record has been broken. Or by a person that isn't me, I should say. Proper English. Please no fight spawn down here. Please no fight spawn down here. Good. Hey, Bob. I'm gonna do a weird thing. I don't know if this is good or not. I'm just gonna get upgrade. More sprint. I don't know if that's good or not. It's probably not. But we're running a long way after this bit, so... That lets you go so far. I think we find a way, like we were saying, with food to work in the sprint upgrade into the run. Honestly. Hey, Bob. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Bob, you got banned today, I'm afraid. You're illegal in the speedrun, so you got banned again, I'm afraid. Shame. We have less than a day in the spotlight at this rate. We'll see. We all saw what happened on Friday. We all saw what happened. This run can die at a moment's notice. Bet your ass I'm fucking healing for those guns. If you think I'm going into that gun corridor without full HP, or you are mistaken. I need to survive at least 3 bullets. No less. No more. After that finale the other day, I got real sad, so... Yeah. My last Yakuza 0 run-in before the beginning of Yakuza Like a Dragon tomorrow? Yup. Yup, yup, yup. Yup, yup, yup. This is like the last time. It was actually kind of like, it wasn't that hard to choose because after Friday I was like really bitter about this run. But it is kind of hard to be thinking, you know, I'm probably not going to be doing Yakuza runs for like, or at least Yakuza runs of like 0 onwards until probably a month from tomorrow. Well, I will actually be doing it a little before that because I will be running Yakuza 0 to 3 for really, really long-a-thon, so I will have to go back and practice. Especially Yakuza 3, where I will finally look to improve my time tenfold. Which would be impressive if I did manage to do it tenfold, because at that point, I've got some dark magic speedrunning tech at that point. Oh my god, it's happening again. Aggro enemies in this fight suck! Where's the last guy? Scared. And massive HP. Remember that time I said this run could die? Hi. This is the run dying. Nice to meet you. Why 0 to 3 specifically? Because I don't want to run 4 and 5. Simple as that. Do you want to speedrun Yakuza 4 and 5? I probably should have just done 0 to 2, but like 0 to 3 is like 11 hours. I just used my VOD from the 0 to 6. Nope. No. Not risking. Not in the slightest. Nope. Nope. Bye. Nope. 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 We don't take any risks in this run anymore. We have a nice, clean run. Completely above the belt. No sucker punches. No punching from behind. Oh, Van, how the brain was do it. Yeah. Every time I see a fight spawn, I initially, like, the very first thing I think of is, can I run past it? Which, most of the time, I'll always go, yes. And then learn to regret it. Don't want to do 0-6 for Marathon Channel. I don't want to do it again so... Well, I do want to do it again so soon, but at the minute, I don't feel like I have the stamina for it. Plus, it's different doing it for a Marathon Channel than doing it for my own channel. Like, with my channel, I can be a bit freer with my swear words, for example. And also, if I'm doing it for a Marathon Channel, I gotta make sure I actually stick to the schedule and not come in 6 hours underestimate again. But I also find it really hard to, like, set an estimate for that, because, like, I've done it once, sure, and next time I do it, I'm aiming to be under 24 hours, but, like, it's so much saying that I'm gonna aim for it rather than, you know, actually do it and pull it off. Nice. I was hoping the guy behind me would aggro, but he ran towards me anyway, because I knew this guy had a lot of HP still. Not great, not bad. I'll take it. It's fine. Now for this fight. I hate this fight. I hate this fight a lot. This is a fight that you do not want aggro enemies in. Start here. Don't like everybody getting aggro. Scared there. One aggro. I'm watching him. As I say, I'm actually going to go over to him. Okay, I can't get to anyone else, so I'll just go for you. You don't mind your manners and stop attacking me. Look at this group. Oh, look at this group. Oh, I barely hit any of them. Hello, aggro man. I'm gonna hit you next. Probably like 4 enemies left until large land. 2 aggro. Nice dodge. 1 dead, 1 still alive. Most people are on low HP as well, which isn't too bad. I need to finish this fight, like, now. We're gonna lose a lot of time. Oh, that's like every enemy is aggroed. No. Other lad, run to me. I need you dead. Thank you. Disregard? Alright, not great, but that's fine. That's fine, we're not going to lose too much time. We'll take. What's the second? I'll take a second. It's fine by me. Right. We find ourselves here again. Oh boy. Yeah, that guy, really angry. Imagine if he got like double the hyper armor, just never flinched. Most terrifying enemy in the entire game. I know bosses have like their heat modes. Imagine if bosses aggroed as well. Ugh. No, no thanks. Imagine Kuze just not giving a shit. So, here's the nice thing. I picked up the Stamina X earlier, so if I'm an idiot again and accidentally use up all my heat, have a safety heal. Oh, don't you worry, I can finish it without heat. We're good.
What?
I'm stuck. The fight spawn in here? Huh. That's a rare day, isn't it? Interesting. It's not a problem, but interesting. Okay. Alright, so we're going to go for the phone call inside Leisure, of course, because it is the closest one to the restaurant. Lovely jubbly. Nice. Aggroed Sarah. Don't you put that evil on us. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Sarah's entire moveset replaced with his counter. No, 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 no. Things to scare any Yakuza runner. Sarah's counter, Ibuchi's counter. No, 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 no. Go fight spawn. It's this lad walking past us, so we don't care. Nice. He's very, very cursed. Alright. I don't know what my HP value is at the minute. Is Like a Dragon unlocked for everyone at the same time? Probably not. Who knows? We don't even know if there's a preload, and it's the night before. It's the night before Christmas. Oh, we're quiet through the house. Yakuza Like a Dragon didn't have a preload. Everybody with internet database, internet data caps cried. Those on Xbox and PS4 laughed. I think there's a preload. I think there would have been one at this point if there was. Which sucks, because again, it's a big game. Others have confirmed that it is a large game. I'm not sure if I can confirm or deny. Don't ask. Don't get me in trouble. I really don't like grabbing the... Oh, okay. I really don't like grabbing the plant. It's way worse than the sign. I don't like grabbing you either, but you know what? Desperate times call for desperate. Hit him with a baseball bat. It ran out right as it was gonna do all the damage. Fuck my life. Hate the baseball bat. Terrible weapon. Don't ever use it. Usually we tempt fate in this finale. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the words. They're not coming out of my mouth. Not happening. Nope. We're not gonna see him. Nope. Absolutely not. He's already turned up 6 times today. He's had his fill. Nope. Definitely not on the corner of this street. Nope. Nope. Absolutely not. Goodbye, Shakedown. God damn it. Without fail, every time. I see the fight spawn ahead of me, that's good. Oh, Shakedown. Every fucking time, I swear. Just won't ever leave me alone. Okay. Don't mention him. Don't think about him. Don't look where he is. Everything's fine. Ugh. A tea room. I could do with some tea right now. Also, good sign. Fingers are cold. As we were saying earlier, I only seem to PB when my fingers are cold. My fingers are cold. Right. Let's throw a little shakedown Fight Club. No. That SCP that appears behind you instantly, don't look at it. Oh. Peanut? Yeah, Peanut. I don't know their numbers, I only know their fan designated nickname, like Peanut. The birthday candle SCP died yet? Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, thankfully. That thing lasted for like a week. The fuck? I was gonna go out there later tonight and just hear it again, aren't I? Stuck in the endless void of having to celebrate a birthday for all eternity. Kuze! Everybody's favorite friend, Kuze! Here we go. Not gonna lie, my heart is racing right now. My heart is absolutely racing right now. So I need to use the toilet. I kind of really need to use the toilet. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is a bad combination. 3 AM there, 2:23 AM here. Oh boy. Retained our heat this time. Yeah, I mean, I have my backup heal just in case, but thank God for that. It's really weird when Kuze comes out of that QTE. I don't know if you noticed, because I noticed that with the bike, but like the first hit from the bike after that QTE seems to do extra damage. Like, it's really weird. I was wondering, like, I was wondering if that was the same reason why that one time we did the triangle charge forward, as to why it managed to kill him for me. Like, but I noticed it there that it did an insane amount of damage. Fast to get Reki back and not to piss myself. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good timetable of events for today. Also, I will say that my finale split is almost spotless, so oh dear. I have to play very, very well here. It's not just about not dying this time, it's also about playing well. Which no. Not been playing well today. I'm probably going to go very quiet during this while I concentrate intensely, so just bear with me for a little bit. The second gun guy actually shot at me for once? Did you see that? Whoa, 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 butt bounce. Got the gun this time. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, nice. Nishiki brought the other guy over. Yo, good lad. Good lad. So, those are my chairs. Okay. Not great, but okay. That's spinal surgery. Half HP is fine. I usually grab that, but again, I've got spare healing, so I don't need to lose like a third of a second grabbing that. I'm literally counting the thirds of a second here. I also have spare heat items, so I can do heat moves on this guy. Nice kick. Here we go. My fear, all-time high right now with this corridor. Thank fuck! I waited so patiently for the other guy to shoot, because he didn't even shoot when we were going down the corridor. He was building that up. Should have heat moved this guy, actually. Yeah, I should have done. Whoa, nice hyper armor. Oh, I see you're being a pain again, aren't you, Ide? Hey, chat. Thanks. Nice. I hate my strat here, I hate my strat here, I hate my strat here, I hate my strat here. Why do I do this every time? Come up with a better strat, you idiot. Now comes the hard part. That's not the hard part, this is the hard part. I do like our new strat for the last guy though, at least. I like that a lot. You're aggro? Yeah. Oh, I broke pipe on, I think. Fuck. Yoshi, you're going first. Shit, funny. I finished him! Okay. Cool, taunt me. Sure. Okay. I'm fine with this. Yoshi! He killed himself! That was kind of bad, though. No, I see that. I see that lunge. I'm paying attention this time. Don't you dare. I'll move that side. Getting stuck in the stairs, idiot. Who's alive? Damn it. Not that! Other guy's dead at least. How did the other guy die from one hit and this guy didn't? I'll take that. It's not as quick as it could be, of course, but much better than it would be. The other guy's gonna shoot me. That's fine. That's not fine. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This guy's an ass. God, I'm going to enjoy this. Why do I keep changing the wrong one? God, I'm going to enjoy this. Fuck you. Fuck you kindly. Hey, guess what? I'm picking up the Stamina Royale just in case. Nerves are all over the place. Fuck that guy. 10,000%. Fuck that guy. Wrong chat? Yeah, I haven't been saying much. If I said the dog out loud, I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck that guy. It all went well up until the end. This fight is not free. None of these fights are free. None of these fights are free at all. What are we doing? Already within 2 minutes, huh? Okay. Old man, albino noises as per usual. So we want to push Wano into the furniture here, but we've got to do a little bit of work ourselves. So, this way. It's looking good. Hopefully he stays on the ground. Just do the quick one. Up. Let's fucking go. Come on. Not out of the woods yet. Another fight that can go horribly wrong if he decides to. That was the split that I've been most worried about in this endgame. I had a theory he was getting up for a second there. I don't know, I could still die in Shibusawa. Like, I shouldn't, but I could. Don't put it past me to die in stupid ways. Fuck yes. Fuck you, ugly. These are damaged QTEs, just get him up. Nagui. Burp. Fuck yes, let's go. One more fight. I've only got half HP. I have to be careful. Like, it's not... Like, the trouble is beast mode. Like, when we go into the beast phase, I could very much die. Do the usual. Essence of the beast. Thank you. I have to be very careful in the next phase. Up you get. So I really like to tank through this next phase, which is terrifying. Very terrifying. Table, please. Table, please. I don't know why I'm doing that. I should just hit him. Got more work to do now. Yes! Yes! Holy shit. And I have the audacity to say that I didn't play well in this run. Oh, wow. Fucking hell.
俺も一つだけ癖から学んだことがある。極道は張り続ける限り